if it was $8.99 and the $5.99 or whatever, they would have stuck.
They would
with
have
that.
dropped it. Yep.
Yeah, but
I feel
because it's not that, something tells me it's going to be higher.
I'm so
It's
glad
gonna be a niche market too, because they ain't really. The Steam Deck
so
ain't even
glad
selling
that's
that
a
much.
topic. We're gonna go in on that shit.
No, absolutely.
You're talking about the potential
Steam Deck
cost of the
gonna go
handheld.
$4 million.
The raw
tariffs, man. It's the tariffs.
Yeah,
they ain't dropped the pre-order
Tariffs,
price
man.
yet.
That's what it is.
No,
the tariffs.
for the Rock, but when PlayStation went up $50, you know what I'm saying? It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah. I mean,
Sony just greedy. They're being greedy.
Listen, and then when you try
Still
to
cheaper
talk
than the Xbox.
yeah, no shit, like bro, everything, bro, food is going up, and y'all worried about the console. Like, listen, I get it. Yeah. It sucks in general. This gen sucks in terms of maintaining
food is
price.
definitely going up.
You know, it sucks. It sucks that gaming is going up for old hardware. It's old hardware. Yeah. The hardware's not getting better. So why is the price going up for hardware that's just old, right? I got it. It just absolutely sucks, right? But instead of focusing on the cause of the problem, which is the tariffs, they want to mock. And then the funny thing is they want to call us console fanboys, and they want to act normal. Like, bro, you know the cause of this. What is the cause?
Yep.
The cause is the tariffs. So then what should you do about it? Get the fuck out there and vote. That's the answer. Get your 2026 when the midterm election comes, get your bitch ass out there and vote. For those of you that says, my vote don't matter, say that now. Get your bitch ass online and vote. I'm gonna vote for Jill Stein protest. Bitch, what did you protest? Get your bitch ass out there and vote. That's the answer. Not, let's make fun, let's take the opportunity to make fun of PlayStation. The fuck are you talking about? This tariffs is fucking everything up. Sure, as us gamers, it's fucking it up. It's also fucking it up in other electronics industries, PCs, electronics, car parts. Man, I had to recently replace, you know what I'm saying? I had to recently replace the throttle body on my wife's car. That shit was almost double the price than what it should have cost. And I'm like, holy fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Because the part's not made here in America. The throttle body's made overseas. And I'm like, holy shit. Why am I going to buy a whole new car? No. Like, this is ridiculous, right? So we all know why these consoles go. The only reason Sony was able to delay the price was only because of what is it? Zhuhei Lang, whatever his name is. Zhuhei, he said, Sony like doubled up on the stock ahead of time. So they held out as long as they could, but it's inevitable. But people don't like the prices. Answer's vote. Not vote, not complain about the company. That's not going to change because all companies are raising the price. Clothes, food, materials, even, you know what's even crazy? Even the American-made businesses, right? Everybody's like, just buy American, buy American-made. Dummy, where do you think they get the materials to create the stuff made in America? The materials are still made overseas. So the American-made business, their materials to order went up. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go
raise the price.
They're going to raise the price. And then and then even the American-made products with American-made materials, they're going up too because they're sitting here like, well, everybody else is raising the price. Why the fuck should we stay at the same price? We're going to make more profit by raising our prices. Maybe not as high as everyone knows, but it's still going up. They're going to take advantage of that profit. It's capitalism. Come on now. This is ridiculous. So get out there and vote. 2026 midterm elections, right? If you only voted for the president, change that shit. Start looking up at your senators and your legislative and vote. Get them in there. Because shit ain't going to get better until, it is what it is. Got it. People thought, shit was going to be different. No, it got fucking worse. People fucked around and found out. People, it's happening everywhere. Yo, you got dudes. Yo, this is what's crazy about America. Like, we can't beat the allegations. When the rest of the world makes fun of us, there's nothing I can do. I'm a Marine, but I just have to shut up and just there's only so much I can defend. Yo, you have people who have spouses that are immigrants and they voted for the guy, and then their spouses get deported. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, bro, I can't, like, bro, I don't know what to say. I'm like, yo, you dumb as hell. That's some stupid shit. Like, I thought you were just gonna go for the murderers. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, now your spouse is back in South America. Like, bro, you go with her or you go with him. Leave. Follow your spouse because you voted for this. Like, yo, it's crazy, bro. This shit is wild. So just go out and vote. We know. Right? So that whole, the ROG guy, they didn't do official prices. They're trying to figure out the right price, and tariffs is impacting it. It is what it is. Everything's going up. Yeah, everything's going up. Everything. Gaming, food. Bro, I shop in the military commissary, which is cheaper. I have access. That you ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna miss that shit. No, I still have access to that as a retiree. I thought I was screwed like you guys. No, I still have access to that. I just have to live in an area that's near a military base. But yo, the food on average is 20% cheaper than what you guys have to shop. Your Walmart, Costco. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit still went up, bro. 3 packs of New York strip I used to get for $28. 3 packs. A family pack. $28. That's a great deal. 3 steaks, 3 nice New York strips. That shit's $56.
Man, that's crazy.
We eating burgers. And even that motherfucker went up, bro. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, like this is crazy. But it is what it is. But anyway, welcome my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Your only friend these YouTube streets, Porter Rock 77, with another episode, 60 Frames No Lag podcast. I'm glad you're here. We're gonna talk a little about gaming. We're gonna talk a lot about gaming. Maybe cry and bitch about, the tariffs. Who, I'm pretty sure that's gonna come into play. But of course, we got a lot of topics. Of course, PlayStation, gaming, PC, a little bit of Nintendo. Gear. What is it? Today's what is it? What's that shit? What's that shit called in Gears?
Gears Day.
I forgot the name.
E-Day.
But what? E-Day. Today's Emergence Day. It emerges on PlayStation. I know people are still shocked. Like, they can't believe it. Like, this is a surreal world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's wild. Yeah. Hold on. Let me raise up Craig's voice a little bit. Right? Let me see. Hey, Craig. Hold on, Craig. Go say something else. Maybe it's just me. Say something. Don't say like old man. Talk. Come on, man. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I'm trying to go to my settings so I can.
No, I'll raise it. I can raise it. I can raise it here.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Wait. All right. There we go. Gotcha. I gotcha, buddy.
Yeah, I played Gears for about an hour today in stream. I still couldn't believe it. It was like I still remember buying that game on the 360 and just like, wow, this is one of the best games I've ever seen. And then just play it on PlayStation and use that chainsaw finally today on. I'm like, I got my first kill with the chainsaw. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So yeah, but it is surreal.
Hey, well, damn, Craig, I'm still have to do the intro. My man already in me. What are you doing here? Don't you see we got a lot of people here? And the chat's like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta introduce good people here. My man already talking about chainsaw. Relax. We got this. My man ready to call the B2. I thought you didn't like multiplayer. Don't answer that. All right. But anyway, chat, thank you so much. Hit the like button. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. If you want to interested in being a member, you can. But I am ultimately happy that you guys here. But you can hit the like button. You can at least do that. It's free. It's simple. Just click the thumb. It's the best thumb. Listen, there is no better like button on the YouTube than my like button. It is absolutely the best. It's the best like button. It will bring you luck in life. So you hit the like button, you're gonna get better luck in life, guarantee. But anyway, as you can see, we got some people who actually took up my invitation. We got a nice group here, almost like the Brady Bunch. We're gonna start with the dude above me, Chill Will, right? We're going to call him Paul Wall. You know what I'm saying? Flex him. Paul Wall made it to the podcast. What's going on, Will? What's up?
What's up, brother? I appreciate the invite, man.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. My man got the GOAT. He got Kobe. He got Black Mamba in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. Got Black Mamba. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, man. Dang, I'm glad you're here, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you for having me, brother.
And then we got top flight security of the world, Craig. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how's everybody doing? Shout out to everybody here in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button, and we'll get the show going.
Then we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, You know, he tried for 3 consecutive years to get me in San Diego Comic-Con, and I never took advantage of it. Like this guy, he probably hates me. He's like, you're an idiot. Like I had like VIP access, but you know what? You know why? I have a fear of running into a Futanari character, so that's why I didn't go. I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm like, nah, I just can't. What's going on? So my brother, I'm just gonna play. Yo, my brother, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, everybody. I'm Henry, and I'll still get you to Comic-Con if you choose to come one of those weekends. Right? So just let me know ahead of time, because the tickets go away like BlitzCon.
I know the shit goes away like BlitzCon.
So as a vendor, I could I can get another one. Yeah. So
no, I want BlizzCon so I could talk shit to the PC gamers. After I buy my PC, I'm just gonna talk shit. I'm gonna do it. Listen. I don't know if you guys saw me on Gaz's podcast last Saturday. I already got my new stick. Everybody's thinking, what you gonna do, Porterac, when console war's over? I'm like, I already got my backup plan. I'm gonna be the disgruntled PC gamer. I'm gonna buy a PC, and I'm gonna hate every minute of it. And I'm not gonna play nothing else but PC, but I'm gonna hate every minute of it. Any issues that thing goes through, content. And guys was like, oh shit, you're gonna have a lot of content if you're gonna document every issue. I'm gonna have a tracking log of how many hours I have to troubleshoot. It's gonna be like a certification. It's on. I'm gonna be the most disgruntled PC gamer in YouTube. Everybody's gonna know the truth. Because after this 50-80, we'll talk about the backhoe. I'm like, no, you guys are lying. You guys just trying to hide shit. Someone needs to shed the light. That's going to be me. Y'all going to be, these PC gamers are going to be begging me not to buy a PC. Because I'm going to let out all the dark secrets. Listen, I'm going to be the sacrificial lamb. I'm going to be the sacrificial pony. I'm going to dive deep in PC gaming. But I'm going to, if that thing restarts on its own, that shit's a video. Any goddamn thing that PC does that's not supposed to do, if I'm gonna spend $3K or more on the PC, that shit better be perfect. Because one little slip up, it's a video. One little slip up, video, instant video. Watch, it's on, bro. These PC gamers want to leave all this dark shit behind. Okay, don't worry. That's my stick. That's gonna be my new personality.
Well, that's just your PC, not mine.
But that's the beauty of it. I'm gonna have a beast PC, so I'll be like, bitch, you're still on a 4090. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
Oh man.
If you're not on my level, I don't want to hear it. That's my stick. That's my stick. I'm going balls to the walls, and I'm gonna be disgruntled as fuck. And if any PC gamers talks to me, I'm gonna be like, "What? Show me your specs." Oh, that shit ain't good enough. Get out of here. Don't talk to me if you ain't running my specs. Don't talk to me. Don't even be at the table. That's gonna be
like the entire PC base.
That's like
the entire PC user base.
That's like the only people that'll keep up is like the J-Dub, and he ain't gonna defend them. He's gonna let it burn. All right, brother. Okay, and all right. Hey, what's your name again? Fuck.
Who, me?
No. My homeboy who's gonna hook me up.
Oh yeah, Henry's fine.
Henry, that's it. Okay, Henry. Everybody. Oh, Henry, we got it there. Okay, and then we got Extreme.
Yo, this is a full house.
Oh yeah, you're just like, wait a minute, like everybody's up in here. It's
like
all.
An episode
this is a beautiful day. This is like the Brady Bunch. I'm like looking around, like, what the hell? I'm all around. I'm like, what's going on, man? What's going on? You like the new thumbnail? Game of the year? Yo, you breakdance. That shit is funny.
You know what? Just for playing,
that is never letting go. It's not our fault. You gotta find her. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you need to find her. She did this to you. You deserve. Australia deserves justice.
Yeah, I deserve damages. I deserve damages. That's what.
You should sue her. Like
exactly.
Like, I don't even like hip hop. Why the hell they bring this on to me? I listen to Mozart. Eating rum raisin ice cream. And Mozart. That's what.
Which, by the way, is fantastic.
It is absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh!
All right. Absolutely not. All right. And we got Sean King right here. How many plats you got? How many plats you up to now?
We up to 1,200 right now. 1,200 plus.
This guy.
I'm cracking
this
up.
This guy got 200 Like the last time when he broke 1,000, since then, which was like yesterday, he got 200 plats. How the fuck?
These are the 20
Excuse my
plats while
language.
we're talking.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That he just, I know there's like 2 more he just got. Wow.
He told me he was
that's-
gonna let me borrow a couple of dozen of them. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
But
Hey, you know, I'm good to share them all. Look,
you know what I'm
I've been
saying?
doing the difficult ones right now. I've been doing the difficult ones, so
Are
it's
there
been
like
slowing
5
down for me a
minutes?
little bit.
Are there like games you can plat like in 5 minutes or some shit? Like,
I don't-
damn.
I have a couple like that. I have a
Okay.
couple like that.
He said, oh,
But yeah,
I got.
I'm doing indie horror games and everything else too. So I'm getting the good titles too.
Listen. I'm not knocking it because you gaming. What the fuck can I say? Like you gaming. You just gaming. My man's just gaming. My man was like one of my good friends in the Marine Corps, right? You know, he'll have sex with any woman. He's like 18 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. That was his standard. That's what he said. 18.
Man.
He said 18 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy.
Oh,
He hitting.
Oh,
he don't care. He hitting.
That is crazy.
It's not like when I heard that, I'm like, bro. He's like, don't worry about it. 18 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. I'm hitting. I'm like, wow.
Shit, and a lady lets you 280.
oh man. Oh man.
Oh man. All right, Shaw. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. And we got the brain.
Most def.
Yo, what's going on? I'm just here to talk shit today.
Ooh. Anything in particular? Do we have to give you the floor for a little bit?
Nah, you don't gotta make no Metal Gear Solid Delta. That's the one I'm gonna talk shit about.
Okay. Well deserved. All right. And then we got the antagonizer in chief. I don't know who he antagonizing now. Because I see you still going after Xbox guys, but Xbox guys are like, bro, we're dead. Like, who are you talking? Like, they're bro, we're fucking dead. Like, who? Like, haha, Gears of War, there's nobody there. Like, that stadium's empty, J-Dub.
I know.
They're dead. Like,
I'm
you're
going through
talking to
withdrawals.
corpses.
That's all.
You're talking
I'm
to
going through
corpses.
withdrawals. That's all. Yeah.
They're gone. There's nobody there. I see you trolling. I'm like, J-Dub, there's no one there. That stadium's empty.
I know. I know. I mean, you see, I haven't went live, right, in like 4 months. There's just nothing. It's over. Like, it's just, so I just been chilling, man, and about my glory, my best days are behind me. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to somebody. I was just talking to one of my boys online. He's also into console war, right? And he plays Helldivers and shit like that. I'd be like, hey, yo, it's on Xbox now. Reinforcements coming. He's like, get the fuck out of here. They ain't showing up. If I relied on them, the mission's over. They ain't not showing up. They broke. That shit's not on. He's like, that's not on Game Pass. They not showing up. I started laughing. He's like, that shit. He's like, they ain't showing up. We'll be waiting here all day for them to show up. They're not showing up. I'm like, you tell them, hey, you gotta buy a game? They're gonna be like, what? Get the fuck out of here.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
They said they don't do that shit in Wakanda. That shit was funny. I started laughing. He's like, they don't buy games in Wakanda. Like, if that shit's not on Game Pass, they not showing up. And then when they do show up, it's like 5 minutes. They're like, nah, I changed my mind. Like, like all right.
That's
okay,
true.
It's good. All right, people. Let's get the first topic going. First, we're going to talk about MGS Delta, right? Let's talk about the game proper, and then the bullshit that's going to happen, all right? The game has issues across multiple platforms, right? Another victim of UE5. Konami didn't really damage control or talk about it, but they did mention that a lot of their developers are young now because they want to develop a culture and have these young guys pave the future of all these AAA developments now. So pretty much what they did was, pretty much there's a lot of new developers at Konami that the new developers made these games, and this is the team going forward, and that they'll grow with experience, better, but like the AAA games of Konami is in their hands and stuff like that. I'm like, that sounds like damage control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like you didn't address the game either. You just mentioned, the guys are new. Like, all right, so like let's talk about UE5, bro. 5 years. Can we say this fucking engine's garbage? Like, this is the worst generation of Unreal Engine ever. Can we agree with that? We'll start with you know what? We'll start with the brain, because I know you got bars. So start it off.
You know what? As far as with Unreal Engine 5, I remember all the hype around it as far as with the nanites, with the nanite technology and the lumen technology, whatever the fuck it was called 5 years ago, and the Matrix, which we still have yet to see. And every time I turn around, I can't think of not one decent Unreal Engine 5 game that has come out. Maybe Tekken 8 may be the exception, but even then, it's like bare minimum. It's like, yo, like matter of fact, each time I hear of a game or know of a game that comes out that is using Unreal Engine 5, it lessens the actual console itself. It's like, yo, I might as well be playing on a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 4 Pro. I mean, like it struggles to get 30 frames per second, or if it does go above 30 frames, it gets 60 frames. Then the resolution takes a hit. So it's like, yo, like it to me, it kind of defeats the purpose of, or rather, no, let me back up a little bit. It kind of defeats the purpose of having the PlayStation 5, and even with the PlayStation 5 Pro, honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go. To me, it's a combination of two things. Yes, I agree that Unreal Engine 5 is not that great of an engine, but then also, I'm gonna lean towards the developers as well too, and I'm probably more 60-40 than any on the engine being bad versus on the developers. But since it's like it's consistently every game that has it's a bad game. The fucking engine just sucks, and I'm gonna lay my plane there.
All right. Let me hop over to some of the new guests and stuff. We're gonna start with Chill Will. What do you think about this, man?
Man, fuck that engine, bro. I'm over it. All the games look the same and they all run like shit. Fuck that engine, dude. I'm still mad. It's been a year and Silent Hill 2 isn't fixed yet. Like, why does it say Pro Enhanced? And it's like, dog, you still walk around the town of Silent Hill and the flickering and the reflection still, like, it's still there. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. Fuck that engine. All the games look the same. And I was excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm gonna hop in a Lost Soul side because that game is more than likely gonna be optimized.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. That's what I did. That's yeah. I'm away, and I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan through and through, but I can't be promoting just bad ports. Like just bad optimizations. Like that's just got
2025, bro. Like,
I'm just done with it. I'm just done with this, right? Because they keep doing it, and I'm like, you want $70 and this is what you're doing? Nah. I kind of like Extreme's idea. He says, we'll give you $30. And then with every patch you make, then you get an extra $1. You give us money later, we'll give you money later. You know, I found that funny. All right. Yo, but it's right. It's a big symptom, all right? We're going to go over to Henry. Henry, what do you think about this, man? And I know you're into art, you're into illustration. You know, let me ask you this. If you drew a bad cartoon character, do they be like, okay, you'll fix it later? Is that allowed in your world?
Well, usually when we draw a bad cartoon character is because somebody up there wanted us to draw the bad cartoon character.
Oh, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's not accidental. There is no, you screwed up. Don't worry, we'll patch it later.
No, this is the way they wanted it, right? So, for example, like there's also something like stylized, right? So, for example, King of the Hill, like I think most of the people that I met that work on it told me that they had to learn how to unlearn how to draw to work on that show because anatomically the characters are just way off, right? So, but I don't want to knock on the show because I think people like that show. Right?
I know what you're saying. You're saying
because it has a
certain style.
I always thought it was ugly.
Yes. And I also appreciate you. I know Extreme will appreciate this part because he's into photography, so there's a sense of a visual, a general idea of visual beauty, right?
Yeah. I would never. I mean, I like the humor in King of the Hill. I think it's a great show. What?
Oh shit, Jada, we're in trouble. We got two artists aficionados at the same time. Man. Oh my god, they're gonna break out the wine.
You should.
Shit. You're gonna hear Johann Sebastian Bach in the background. Oh man, we're not cultured enough. We got two cultured guys on the podcast.
You'll be enjoying a game, but I'll be telling you about the composition of that frame is wrong. But,
and I'll tell you that the gamma is wrong. There we go.
then Extreme's gonna bring up bukkake. Like it's just not bukkakeing enough and all that stuff. Like, oh man, it's just
okay. It's not Bukaki.
Bukaki.
That's that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's
He's
Boka.
talking about Bokeh.
Bokeh.
Jesus Christ.
Boka. Yeah.
No, he's
Notice
he's
them
got you,
two
bro.
are getting along real good, man. They're gonna have their own podcast soon. It's gonna be like
we should actually.
They're gonna have like it's only for the sophisticated, like you ruffians, stay out.
Yo.
They're gonna be like, can someone pass the Great Poupon? Like, oh man, what is going on? Listen,
I'm gonna have to learn how to speak with a British accent.
Listen. All right, okay. All right, we're gonna move it over. We're gonna move it over to Jada.
You didn't actually let him talk. Actually,
okay, I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Continue. My bad, Henry. My bad.
No. So because we kind of had this conversation on Friday. I'm saying like Unreal Engine, by being the middleware of everything, supposedly save a developer trouble of creating the engine, right? But like, is it worth it? Like when games started coming out, especially from my grandfather land, China, like everything started looking kind of similar. So there's no differentiation when you are stuck with an engine that way, right? So, but like I'm also questioning why when they are vetting this engine before they make the, buy the license or whatever to use it to develop a game, why wasn't this a problem? Was it just something that, I don't know, they just overly stacked on the code and all of a sudden, like, it gets bottlenecked as it goes through the processor? So I have questions more so than anything about putting down the engine, but I do think I think the industry should try to use a different engine. Sorry,
if
Unreal.
you think about it, it's like almost the only current industry standard because it doesn't feel like the other engines that they used to use a lot. What's the other one that tried to charge people after they sold the games, depending on how many copies they sold? Was it Unity? The Unity engine?
I think it was the Unity engine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that turned
minute.
off a lot of people. For example, Cult of the Lamb was built on Unity, and then they were like, "Yeah, fuck this, we're not going to work with you anymore." So they kind of handed them, the opening to just be like the only. So I feel like that's probably why we are seeing it be such an issue because there just aren't that many competitors. Because aside from like a Decima or another in-house engine that Rockstar has, or anybody with big resources like that, what other general engine do we really have that is actually current and up to date? Not a, we made this on like Ubuntu's 3.5 from 1995, and then we just like tacked on or like the creation engine from Bethesda, like what's an actual good competitor to Unreal Engine? And I can't think of one. Like I can't think of one that's been making waves, for developers. So I feel like that's probably a part of it. At the same time, I don't want to blame the tool for a bad product because at the end of the day, it is the humans that use it. And like Henry was just saying, you have a give and take with all of these things. You have a choice to either make your own engine or try to work off Unity or some other thing. So when you choose this tool, there needs to be some kind of foresight as to here are going to be the limitations. Here's going to be, maybe Unreal Engine allows you to get started up pretty quickly because it has all of these tools to help you. But then on the back end, you have to do a lot of optimization. It's kind of like, instead of being front loaded so much, you get to be back loaded. And that's one of the things. And listen, I don't want to blame the tool or the thing, but I do think that the fact that there is a lack of competition has allowed Epic to just take their time and not fix these things as quickly as they would have if they were, facing competition from like 5, 6, 7 other active competitors that were genuinely offering a lot of choice and flexibility. In my world, it's pretty much the Adobe suite or pretty much nothing. Like if you want to get a job, you need to at least know how to use Adobe, and then you can go and find out how to use DaVinci Resolve. Then you can go and find out how to use, the Sony Vega software or whatever it is. But you've got to have your base in Adobe. And because of that, it allows Adobe to get away with things that if they were not such an industry standard, they would have been fixed a long time ago. So I'm kind of like seeing the analogous relationship there. But
I'm using Photoshop right now. Yeah, I'm still working. So.
To answer M's question, I could think of two other engines. I could think of Anvil and Avalanche.
Mm.
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 Who makes Anvil?
I want to say that's Ubisoft.
Really?
Oh, but is that
Yeah.
do they make that available for other people outside of the studios?
Snowdrop?
No, I
Probably.
think that may be proprietary.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Probably,
because I'm talking specifically engines that are available for like you and me to license or whatever.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. Forgive me, concept.
No, it's okay. That's what I was just saying. Like yeah, because Anvil, I think they use that for Assassin's Creed. At least at one point. And then obviously that the Snowdrop. That what Snowdrop, and then EA has Frostbite, and everybody else kind of has like some. Like, a lot of studios have their own proprietary things, but are they
Capcom
made
and RE.
available for everybody else? Yeah, exactly.
Capcom got RE.
Don't use the RE engine though. We won't get no open world games.
Yeah.
None that run.
Or use a creation
well.
engine. That's one tool I will blame.
I mean, but I haven't played much Monster Hunter. That's not really, well, it's not really open.
Yeah, it's like a semi.
I still need to play more of that. I actually have that game too, Monster Hunter Wilds. It's actually a good game. I need to play more of it though.
I think it started with Dragon's Dogma. Like that engine just couldn't handle it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Dragon's
that
Dogma is
engine-
Capcom,
it
right?
destroyed.
Yeah, that's a RE engine.
Mhm.
Yep. Capcom. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 and
And Monster Hunter. Those are like the two that they keep pointing to.
Yep.
Monster Hunter's
Yo,
still not
Craig.
optimized.
Craig, that is not good for
Back
your
to-
eyes, man. You need to have some lights. This is
I do.
abuse to your eye globes. What's going on there? You're in the dark like that.
No, I'm
Huh?
actually watching some military footage of the
Hard,
B2
'cause
strike
I saw-
on the Iran thing.
I saw a bottle. Did you?
Yeah.
I think you're cutting in and out, P-Rock.
You're cutting in and out, P-Rock.
Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
cracking.
now
It's
you're
cutting
out.
Huh?
Not
You're
now you're
in and
good.
out.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, I
you're
think-
You're
cutting-
in and out. Yeah, you're in and out. But I was real fast on the Unreal Engine. I have no issue with it. When we first saw it, it was running at 30 frames per second at 1440p. It looked really, looked really good. But yeah, it's a from what everybody has told me that's actually worked with that engine. They've said it consumes a whole lot of your resources. So just have to wait and see. People can be like, well, they've had to work on it for umpteen years. That's true. That is also true. Two things can be true at once. So I have no issue with that engine. Certainly hope they can get it fixed, to where people want it. So I have to wait and see how they do with those tools. But it's interesting to talk about.
The industry should go back proprietary tool sets that they can work on, and they can. Because like it seems like the entire industry just decided, but everybody
in and out.
implements it different.
I'm just gonna be that guy. I'm gonna tell you cutting in and out.
Is it really cutting in and out?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
what's going on?
yeah.
Yeah, you cutting out.
Why?
Yeah, you cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Probably the
Gus, listen. Could
the
you
laptop?
send like 10 microphones to Podorock so that we can just hot swap them? Eventually, we'll just figure out which one works for him. We got you, Gus. Gus got you.
Like-
Thank you, Gus. We need someone
What
like
the
you
hell is
to
going
help
on
with the
here?
technical support.
Yo.
Also, send him like 5 MacBooks and like 7 internet subscriptions. To like we just need the whole shebang, the whole thing.
Let me see. Let me try this.
Possibly
This is
host him in one of
abysmal.
your houses because at this point we'll just change
Well,
location.
I'm moving to Florida, so maybe Florida has.
Hey,
better
listen,
internet.
he's got a house there too. Apartment
the
complex. It's
The
okay.
internet's too woke in California.
Oh man!
Oh. Damn.
Woke internet. That's the
Oh
problem.
man!
I got
Oh.
woke internet.
Oh
I
man.
got everything. All right. Back to my question. Do you think the industry should go back to proprietary engines? Like, developers create. I mean, I imagine the smaller developers, they can't afford it. But at least the big AAA, the Konamis, go back to your own shit. Konami, EA, well, EA still has Frostbite. But all the big publishers, go back to your own stuff because you guys are the AAA industry. You can't keep doing this shit. You can't release a game like Metal Gear Solid like this simply because you use the engine you're not familiar with. You should be running your own engine, your own games that you're familiar with, that you improve at your time, right? Because like look at the things they have to handle. One, they need Epic support to, I would imagine to get, Metal Gear Solid Delta, they're probably going to need a little help from Epic and saying, hey, this is running. And Epic's be like, oh, well, you didn't buy this version or this upgrade. And you're like, what the fuck? And then on top of that, you also have to coordinate with the first-party platform holder to be like, hey, can you give us some tips on how to run UE5 better so we can improve the experience? There's a lot of coordination you got to do between the middleware and the platform holders. Henry raised his hands. What is it? That's a first.
I don't want to cut anybody off. So
you know what? That is the new implementation. Everyone will raise their hands from this point. When I speak, raise your hand. No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
So back in the 360 day, there was a developer named Silicon Knights, right? So they made.
Okay.
I think they made this Metal Gear Solid conversion for the Nintendo. Is it the GameCube or the N64? But Twin Snakes, that's who they made. They also made this twin stick shooter called Two Human, based on the Norse mythology, and they were using the Unreal Engine, which was popular at the time because Rainbow Six and a bunch of Ubisoft games also used it. I remember them specifically complaining about not getting proper support from Epic over that. But it was just one big drama because a lot of people are saying maybe he was looking for an excuse to say why their games were delayed, and it was only 4 levels and it was super short. It was a fun game, but it was a little repetitive. But it was a twin stick shooter, like kind of like Diablo-esque, but more like, but it's called Two Human. So
didn't that game took like 12 years to make? That was that game, right?
I don't know. It took a really long time. Right. And then
to develop. I remember
it was supposed to be a 4-player. It turned into 2-player. So the joke was it was Two Human, right? So, but but I thought it was fun for whatever it was. Yeah. So, but it was definitely not. It definitely needed a little bit more polishing. Anyway, all right, hands down.
Oh, good point.
I feel like the industry just needs more competitor to Epic because we can't have every developer making their own proprietary engine. Because it takes so much engineering and fun load time that by the you try to do what is it? Halo Studios, they were called something else before, but that's what they're called now. What they try to do with Halo Infinite, where they're trying to build a tool to create the shape while it's in the air, and so you don't get. That's why they switched to Unreal Engine now because they're like, well, we don't want to put in the engineering time to create an engine, especially one that has to perform to today's standards. Because that's another thing. That the bar keeps getting higher and higher. And if you create your proprietary engine, but then you end up with a game that looks like a PS3 game, then people aren't going to have any tolerance for whatever product you have put out just because you went through the trouble of designing the tools yourself. Even if in like 2 generations it was going to pay off, people are not going to have the thing for that, unless maybe you're Nintendo, in which case, PS3 to them is still in the future, But aside from that, I just feel like if the other gaming engines were put out, a lot of people say we should put out Decima, or Sony should put out Decima as an engine available to other developers. And for these, like I always worry about the technical support because Henry was just saying that they didn't, certain people don't receive enough technical support from Epic. So I don't see Gorilla, being like, okay, we're gonna be a tech support now for our engine that is out there. That's the only reason why I always hesitate. But aside from that, yeah, there needs to be more out there so that people can choose the tools that suits their project the best.
Yeah, but I think Decima staying as a proprietary engine is why it's so good. I think if it were to be farmed out, Guerrilla's not that big enough to support all these platforms, how they want to develop their games, what they want to do, what other middleware tool sets they're trying to combine with it. I think that's the problem. It's just this one tool set that is being spread across everything, and Epic can't keep up. And it is what it is, and then just like a competition in general. And I think there's like it's almost like it's being accepted that things can launch wrong in gaming and that we're supposed to accept it just for anything, whether it's hardware, software, it's all right. I mean, I'll be honest. So I know we mentioned, I think a little bit, I think Chill will mention he's going to get lost on the side, but you realize on Twitter, the developer said there's going to be a day 1 patch. I hate that term.
And that's
day 1
patch. That's surprising too because they had Sony engineers go work on the game to help them get across the finish line.
Yeah, I don't like that term, day one patch. I hate when developers say that. Like, oh, and when the game launches, it's going to be a day one patch. How about you launch it the next day and don't tell us
Right.
it's a day one patch? How about that?
X.
How about we do that? Oh, but the disc, then don't launch the disc until like, so you launch the disc knowing it's broken. So that's what we're doing. So you know you launched the physical game that requires a day one patch. What are we doing here? See, this is the nonsense that we're talking about here. This is ridiculous. Only game, like we wouldn't accept this in any other merchandise. Imagine, you buy a brand new car and you drive off the lot and it shuts off. Don't worry, we'll send you a firmware update later. The fuck? What you talking about? You're gonna send me a firmware update later? I'm on I-5 driving 80 miles an hour and the thing just stopped. People are gonna die. People will die under these conditions. You just don't do that.
I mean,
Like,
that just happened with the
work.
Cybertruck.
Oh shit! You see? Yeah. Oh man, that's terrible. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is like,
That's
it's
a bad way to go.
crazy. It's crazy that we just can't get something to work, and that they just won't pause the release date to make sure it works. So I don't know. Yeah. So they won't patch on also the side, and apparently there's no review copies going out. Now listen.
Because of that patch.
Listen. You know what? Yeah, but that, you know what? That's probably it. They can't release without that patch. This game's coming in hot. So they're like,
but explain to me, like, and I'm on a different, some spectrum, but like, are they collecting when they release the game? Are they collecting data for that day one patch, or is it just an automatic day one patch? I mean, that's
it's
my
an update.
argument.
No, the day one patch is you get a patch to fix the game. So let's say you put in your PlayStation and you don't update it. Yeah, you got the hot version. You got the version not intended to play. It's gonna come in hot. That's what it is. When you day one patch, that means that game's not ready, and that's probably why they didn't send out review copies. Because you're right, the reviewers would play the default game, and it would get hammered. They wouldn't wait for the day one patch because they have to get the reviews out before the actual launch. That's probably why there's no review copies, because it needs a day one patch, which is like, I don't know. I'll be like, it is what it is. We'll see how it goes, But I hate that day one patch strategy they do. I'd rather just, if you know the game is hot, delay the game by a month or two. That way, like, the game should, like, we shouldn't be already told, hey, guys, something's wrong with the game, but don't worry, we're going to patch it. Like, no, don't do that. Don't give us any info on that. Just simply say, hey, we're going to delay the game by... You know what's funny? The game was delayed already by a month. Because it was supposed to come out in June. I just remember that. Yeah,
like
this game was supposed to launch 2 months
delayed.
ago. So this thing... So listen, I have high hopes for this game. 7 years. 8 years. I've been waiting for this.
Long time.
I've been in this, just as much as long as I've been console warring. I've been waiting for this game. But man, like... we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed, right? So, J-Dub, I know you got stock in UE5. Why did I got and you and Ghost both got stock in UE5? What the hell is going on?
Hey man,
the hell are you talking to the shareholders?
No,
You ain't fire nobody in Epic. How come you ain't fire nobody? You need to fire somebody.
Look,
Somebody needs to get fired. Lay off a couple of motherfuckers.
I know, right? Let me tell you this. What happened? I don't think everybody in the industry should have shifted to UE5. I think they should have continued on with Unreal Engine 4 until it got more mature. But these companies, they just find a way to just turn everything over to some shit that's not ready. And let's face it, it took Unreal Engine 4 some years to get to the point where it was efficient and it was running smoothly. And it's going to be the same with Unreal Engine 5. The thing is, dude, Unreal Engine 5 is going to be dog shit for the rest of this generation. And probably half of next generation before we get to a point. And by that time, they may decide to just move to
6.
Unreal Engine 6.
Oh my god!
I mean, they used Unreal Engine 4 for how many years? 4 years of service. Let's see. Because I want to say that. I remember they used it for a long freaking time. They used it. Hold on.
If I could just interject,
Oh, go ahead while I do that. Yeah, from 2014 to 2022.
You know, one of the things that a lot of these companies, and more along my wheelhouse, is like, you know, when you're sitting on those boards and you know, you've got your CFO, you've got your co-CFOs, and you have your shareholders, you're having those shareholder calls. You know, those people want their money, right? And it's your fiduciary duty to get to return their money. And what they don't want to hear is, well, you know what I mean, let's give it time, let's let it cook, 'cause that's more money that we have to spend, right? And so and I'm not trying to cast blame or to obfuscate, but the simple fact is that these companies want to see a quicker return. And to J-Dub's point, you know, like we saw the evolution of Unreal 4 and how later in the later in the development it turned out really good. And now that cycle is getting shorter and shorter and shorter because, I mean, the money men are telling people to push this forward because, especially in tech, you know, you cannot have any pauses or lapses, right? And when you're not in the consumer's headspace, then you're irrelevant, right? So you have to stay in the news, you have to stay in the media. That's why NVIDIA and AMD and all these other companies, they produce cards every damn year. I mean, you have to stay relevant, right? Relevancy is a form of solvency. And that's just what you're seeing it now, especially with this, Unreal 5 engine. You'll see that it'll struggle as it has, but then maybe towards the end of this generation, the beginning of PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox, then maybe you'll see some leaps and bounds.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Allstate.
Yeah,
that's what happened with that's what happened with the game Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. That's exactly what happened. Was that those the people pushing the game, the people with the money was like, no, you got to get it out now so that we can start getting a return. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta realize like the budget of these games are so, you know, some of them are so huge, right? And these companies don't have that kind of capital, right? So they then get investors, and those investors, they're like, "Oh, this is a great idea. It's going to make this money. Your projections, your analytics look awesome. How quickly am I going to get my money back?" That's all they really care about, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of, you know, games pushed out maybe too soon or rushed, and with engines and hell, even hardware. You know, when they're having problems with it, or when they're not up to par, there's incremental growth. Because you have these people that are invested millions upon, you know, billions of dollars into these companies, to get a return on their money, and that's all. I mean, that's the sad fact that it's 2025, but that it boils down to the dollar, and I'm victim of it and everything else. But I'm just speaking from my wheelhouse.
In other words, y'all don't give a fuck, bitch. Give me my money. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. He's like, pretty much. He's like, if you want to take it the hood way, yeah, that's pretty much it. He's like, that's a real simple way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know, you know, we gamers, you know, we're upset when things are going, but like, you're telling the truth.
Well, no, if you invest like into a sports franchise like Reinsdorf did, he got all those people to invest into the Chicago Bulls, and they weren't seeing a high return because they had people out there like Granville Waiters and stuff like that. Yeah, they ended up drafting Michael Jordan, and then all of a sudden, here comes their return. Then Jordan gets hurt. They get upset again. Reinsdorf almost loses it, and then Michael Jordan comes out averaging almost 50 points a game at one point, and he was must-see TV. He was the hottest ticket in town, bigger than the Bears, bigger than all that, bigger than the Black, all of it. So, but my point is that he took somebody else's money, and they wanted a return, but they gave him a little more time because he invested in a human being that got hurt. So some sports franchises are a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, you want your stock to trade at a point where investors feel it's safe. So when investors feel your stock safe, you'll see more people get into your stock. But Ghost is right. They want their money back. So that's why I brought up Mind's Eye. Happened with Days Gone. Days Gone got pushed out because Hope wanted that game out, and you know it got butchered. And then 3 weeks later, they dropped the patch for it. So it's just it is.
That's why I won't never like talk crazy. Like I talk crazy to everybody on Twitter, but like I don't go after the dev. You know what I mean? I don't go after the devs, because you don't know type of, it boils down to financial crunch. I don't care about crunch. I work in an industry where my guys work their asses off, but you know what? I pay them to work their asses off, right? And so, like with these games, though, it's like I get it. You gotta get this product out. You gotta crunch. I don't care about none of that. I just don't care if the game is good. And unfortunately, when the games are not good, there's a multitude of reasons, and the biggest one is just the financial push. I mean, that's the biggest one. I mean, because you can't tell me that these devs aren't creative, that they don't have a vision, that they're not artistic, that they don't know what the fuck they're doing, like to make a crappy game. They've been doing it too long. Unless it's some like new indie, dev team. But any of your major publishers, you can't convince me otherwise. Like they're just incompetent. Make a dumbass game. It's not how it works.
Well, here's what I will say. From the gamer's perspective, just go ahead and don't buy the game, because that's at the end of the day, that's the push and the pull. At the end of the day, it's your money and you choose what it is that you support. So if you're like, hey, you know what, this game isn't performing to my standards, whether that's the technical accuracy, whether you don't like the art style, whether you don't like the gameplay, just go ahead and don't put your money there. And eventually, if enough of you do that, the industry is going to learn that this is not accepted. Just like we did with our loot boxes. Very few games nowadays have loot boxes, because there was a kind of like a widespread rejection of that in the gaming community. And the only reason that, there are still a lot of things that are decades old that we still don't like, like, for example, rampant microtransactions and everything, is because the opposite is true. People have tolerated and accepted and fully welcome now into the gaming community the idea of paying $20 for skins. I mean, if you think about it, even mobile games must be like, damn, we wish we could do that. Like, could you imagine, like, if every single time that you played something like Clash Royale or something, they were like, hey,
oh my
do you
god,
want your guys to look blue, but like with gold threads? That would be like $20.
Yeah, you haven't played Clash of Clans or whatever that little silly ass game is.
No, I never have.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
They microtransaction you to death.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I see.
The mobile games get you every time. Holy
Oh
shit.
man. Okay,
They're
well,
egregious about it.
I guess they learned the lesson. Then they were like, "Oh,
You ain't never
if
learned.
you guys can do that, we can do that too."
I mean, how you think Candy Crush make the money it makes?
Listen, I thought it was just
my
the
wife.
whole, save lives.
Them
And Pollock's wife.
dollar ass Apple transactions, boy. That should be bing, bing. I'd be like, what the hell? Got like, it's $1 each, but there's like 10,000 transactions. Like, what are we doing here?
They burn you
Like,
up.
bro,
Mobile. They burn you up.
Yeah, mobile
like
games
beat
get you with paying for energy and moves.
Yo, yeah, energy moves. Like, wait, you're almost there. 2 extra moves for $1 and you win the level. Like, bro, the levels don't end. You'll never win. You'll never beat the game. The numbers is infinite. Stop it. But here's my question: Is there no longer concern among execs with reputation of quality? Because I hear what Extreme says. It's a push-pull system. Just don't buy the game. But I have a feeling they don't really. I don't know. Maybe it's just a perception. But it feels like they don't care about that either. It's like, if it sells, it sells. If it don't, oh well. But we're gonna get our money right now. Like, is there ever a thing like, all right? You gotta have a reputation, our company. Don't release junk, because then we won't be able to sell future products to these. I don't know. Is that a thing? Like,
here, let me ask you this: if I was to give you annually $20 million a year, but I have to call you a bastard or a cheapskate or a piece of shit, would you care?
you gave me $20 million a year and you call me a bastard, cheesecake, and a piece of shit. Those words, I'm fine. I'll take $20 million for those words. Those words. Yeah.
20 million.
Specific words.
I'm like, whatever the fuck, piece of
I'll
shit.
take 200.
I have limits, but those words are shit. I hope you. I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I am a bastard. I am a piece of shit. Cha-ching.
These companies are making, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't give 2 fucks. Because they know that there are tons of consumers out there. They don't care.
So we gotta go Rosa Parks on these fools. We gotta go Rosa Parks and do mass boycott outright. Like no one buys not a single copy. Not one copy.
That's the only way. the only way.
Shit. Now I gotta go, man. I gotta do Selma. I gotta
I mean-
lead the peoples.
I mean,
I gotta go
I mean-
Martin Luther King for everybody.
Think about it though. Think about it, P-Rock. I mean, we're heavily invested in Twitter, right? And
Yeah.
when the devs or some game comes out and it's a bozo game and everybody's tearing it alive and the reputation or whatever you want to say, is down here, there's still motherfuckers that bought it to talk shit about, right? and these companies don't go under. It's not like they just fold up like, oh shit, we made one bad game. Let's pack it up. No, they then drop another one and another one. They don't care.
Keep dropping bad games and they stay surviving. Like look at Warner Brothers. Back-to-back flops. And what's their next idea? Another live service.
Another live service.
Bro, this ain't baseball. Why are you trying to go for strike 3? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Which ones did they have? They had what?
Gotham Knights,
Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Oh wow!
Back-to-back
That was
flops.
on both of them.
Hey, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's make another DC live service game. Oh my god!
And let's use all the characters that don't have a mainline movie.
Can't make this
Like,
up. Shut up, bro.
Man, you told me in hood terms. I'm just telling you in corporate terms. We just don't care. There's too much money rolling in for us to care.
Like this is crazy. Now I could be like, now imagine if you actually make good shit. Imagine how much money you make if you actually make good shit. Like, yeah, you ever tried that one? I got an approach. I'm gonna come in. I'll be like in the damn ballroom. Hey, I got an off the wall idea. This is a new concept, never been done before in capitalism. But how about we sell products people actually want to buy and enjoy? Might make money that way. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, but okay. What example would you have to point to?
Huh?
Like, what example would you have to point to of like a good game that came in and just did shit?
That did shit? What do you mean? That did shit or did
Yeah,
good?
like a good
what do you
game,
mean?
like where you will go to like a corporate person and like, hey, you will make like $2 extra billion if you made this game good instead. What
Black Myth
example would you
Wukong?
have?
But
I could
see,
tell you.
that
that
didn't
makes
make
I could
$2
easily tell
billion.
them that. I could easily. Well, I don't know about 2 billion, but
Yeah,
I could
right.
easily tell. Like,
I don't know about
listen,
2 billion. No.
Instead of wasting all that money creating Suicide Squad with characters that nobody knew who they were, like King Shark, nobody knows who that guy is. Captain
This
Boomerang,
wasn't even a movie.
the name
he wears
alone
shorts.
should have told you this was a bad idea. You
Well,
start a
he's
guy
a-
named
he wears-
Captain. You start a
Captain
game with the
Boomerang.
name Captain Boomerang. That right there should have told you. Like this doesn't game sound right. Like the main character is
King
Captain
Shark
Boomerang.
wears it.
Nope,
Yeah,
doesn't
King Shark.
sound
How do
right.
you not know who
Doesn't
King Shark is? King Shark
doesn't sound
wears,
right. That
wears
ain't
blue
nobody
jean
cares.
shorts.
Ain't
Bro,
nobody
King
cares.
Shark wasn't even in the movie, brother Craig.
I know,
There ain't
but I'm
nobody.
just saying, you know,
It's terrible.
You gotta
Like
the name
literally.
King Shark.
You know,
Yeah.
like what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the same formula that made Batman, Arkham Asylum, and franchise successful. You remember that the good games that you made that people bought, right? And we're gonna take another superhero character that Rocksteady is gonna do, like people that know, like Green Lantern. I think people know who that guy is. Red, Flash. They know who he is, and we're gonna do the same thing. And voila, you're gonna have Game of the Year awards, and you're gonna make money, and people won't call you assholes. Win, simple. They're like,
Again,
nah.
but that wasn't my question. My question would be like,
Definitely
what game
WFF.
would you point to that was good? And then they would be like, yeah, because this game was good, because they took the time, they made a lot of money.
Batman Arkham franchise.
No, they'll
They
just
made
tell you
money
it was
with that.
because it's a Batman and Batman is popular.
Okay.
They'll tell you it was
Harry
because of
Potter.
that.
Well, yeah, but so would Flash. Flash is popular. They have
Yeah, but the Last
popular
of Us didn't
characters.
make like billions of dollars because that's what they're
What
going for
happened?
with the live service thing. They're not going for Last of Us money. They're going for Fortnite money.
Yeah, but they're not getting it. So like you're 0-2, right? So right now, your next game has to
Did you hear
catch
what
up
they
to
will
your
say to you?
failures. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
here's what they will say to you. They will say to you, you're telling me that I'm highly likely to fail whether or not I invest an extra $500 million to make it good or not. So
No,
why
I
would
feel
I?
like it's not the same. It's absolutely like the same because
It's obviously not the same from our perspective, but I'm just like, gamers don't also show up for great games. Like, you take a look at Clear Obscure, 3 million copies, probably 4 by now. And it's like, that's it. Like a game that we all say is like Game of the Year worthy. Take a look at Split Fiction. How many copies did they sell? It's not like that's setting the world on fire.
But this is a little bit different with comic book games because here's the thing: the comic book games, you have IPs of fan base that wants what another fan base already had. You understand what I'm saying? The Batman fan base, they got their AAA game of the year. Spider-Man fan base, whatever. So now the Wolverine fan base, that's selling 10 million. Why? Because the Wolverine fan base wants what the Spider-Man gamers have, the Spider-Man fans had, what the Batman fans. There's guys who are Green Lanterns fans. They want what everybody else is getting. So you already have the audience. They just want you to make it so they can feel and enjoy their character that they love the same way the Batman fans had, the Spider-Man fans, and soon the X-Men fans have. You already have the audience. The audience is there. They want the same feeling that they're not getting. So that's why I say it's easy. You guys have Harry Potter. The fans was always there. They were always there. You just needed to make the game that gave them the feeling of Harry Potter. When they finally met it with Hogwarts Legacy, they showed up. So certain IPs, you already have the people. The people are like, yo, I got my $80, $70. You just got to make it. You already have the product. You already have the consumer that will buy your product. You just have to make it because they're already telling you, I want what the Batman fans have. I want what the Spider-Man fans have. X-Men's like, woo, we about to eat. We about to get what these two have. So the IPs and the nature of the IPs is already there. You just have to make it. But instead, they want to do live service. And then when you do it, okay, but you do it weird. You're doing with characters like, again, I'm being serious, King Shark? No one gives a fuck about King Shark. No one wants to kill the Justice League. No one really has it in me. Ooh, make a game so I can kill the Justice League. That's not a thing. We want to kill off the Justice League when we didn't even get a Justice League game yet. Like, what are we doing? Like, who's the functioning brain in this family here? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you literally have IPs and an audience that exists. You just got to make it for them so they can go enjoy the games from what they see other people enjoying. They just want their character. They want their shine. They want their moment in the spotlight.
Oh, you're botting again.
Just make the moment. Yeah, make the moment
is
spotlight.
The microphone's crackling.
But to that point, P-Rob, when you go after those big names, you then got to get in bed with Marvel and Disney. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it might cost you another 100, 200 million to make, but that's 600, 700 million that they want back. I mean, and it's not really even yours to gamble. I mean, and that's why yeah, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
And
I need you to fix the situation for him. Okay, I tried to tell him which microphone to get. He didn't want to. So you know what? I'm just gonna send you the list, and you just get it delivered to him.
But here's the thing. That's Marvel. Warner Brothers owns their own stuff, so they bypass that. They own the properties. So I can understand like a studio like Ubisoft, EA, there's an extra inherent risk aligning with Marvel, and if they get a Black Panther game, what if it flops? Now they have that extra layer of Marvel. We get our money no matter what, whether the game's successful. Warner Brothers don't have that problem. It's theirs. It's their IPs. It belongs to them. They literally have a treasure trove of popular characters. And there's a fan base that wants to have their stories told, and Warner Brothers like, nah, fuck y'all. Like, I don't get it. Henry, you have your hand raised.
Yeah, I think it's very possible that the plan was to have some sort of movie or TV series about the characters that the games are being put on in order to coincide with what they're trying to promote. Like, for example, like Miss Marvel shows up in Marvel Tokon, like. So, or because like that's the way it is. And if you look at the upcoming the game that I really want to play, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, it's a pixel game. They're showing She-Hulk, right, and Nova. So we're probably getting shows of that. So I'm guessing somebody up there has been talking. And WB is just a mess because Snyderverse was garbage. Sorry, people.
Thank you.
Like, who shoots a movie in 120 frames and slow down every freaking 2 minutes, right? So I don't need that. It's like, what the?
The artistic integrity, like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like, can you just tell a story without slowing everything down every so often? Yeah.
Could you just tell a good story, even if you slowed everything down? Because those stories were
Oh man, you're gonna
Sorry,
get the Snyder
Snyder
you're gonna get the
fans. Yeah.
You're gonna get the
Oh, but
Snyderverse
you
fans.
know
I know,
the
I
worst
am.
part?
Yeah.
I'm
Do
making
you know
all
what the
these.
worst
Yo,
part
they're
is?
like, listen,
They were
Snyder fan.
like,
Let me say
we
this.
know
Snyder
how we'll
fans.
fix this 2-hour movie
dead.
by adding an extra hour of shit. Like
Yes.
an extra, they will be like, if I served you a pile of garbage, then I'm like, you know what? That garbage creates more
Yeah.
garbage. Let me fix that right up for you.
And you
then
want to
people
see Zack
pretend
Snyder
that
not
it
being
fixes
checked?
things.
Just look
my
at
God.
Rebel Moon. Like he made 2 movies
Yes.
because
Oh
he
my
was the
God.
own
I couldn't
editor.
even
He was
finish
his
it.
own editor.
I couldn't finish it. And I want you to
I
know,
couldn't.
I always finish movies. I always, no matter how bad, I finished 2001: A Space Odyssey. By the way, that movie is painful. Okay, I know the
I
themes.
couldn't finish
Yes,
that. I
yes,
couldn't finish
the themes.
2001.
I swear, I keep 2001: A
No
Space
matter,
Odyssey for the one
yeah.
day my worst enemy will walk into my house, and I will make them watch that movie because I killed myself watching that thing. Oh my God. And every time I say 2001 is a bad film, people are like, oh no, but the themes and how it relates and the blah, blah, blah. Yes, it had good ideas, terrible execution. The one cool moment is when we all know the quote. I'm sorry, Hal. I can't do that. That's it. It was a 5 seconds in like 17 hours, is what it felt like.
Damn.
Of actually good quality stuff. There's like the scene at the beginning with the monolith, there's a Hal scene, and then there's a one scene at the end that I've forgotten. But that's the entire movie. All that is good. Everything else is just a long escapade of just drudge. You ever seen Drudge? Just as a film? Just as an exercise in human torture, existentialism? That's where the themes come from. Because after people are like, the movie changed me, it had to. You can't be the same after that. You're not the same way you were. It breaks you down and it gives you nothing back. I hate that film. Anyways, what are we talking about?
I like how you just threw that in at the night.
Why,
I hate doing that shit.
why
in.
the developers were,
He was just in
why,
there.
yeah, why the developers do a certain game with certain characters, and I think it had a lot to do with people up there telling them this is how it goes in sync with the how we're going to push this franchise and the overall verse, right? So,
And I would never make it in gaming because our developer, they'd be like, yeah, we're gonna push She-Hulk and you Miss Marvel in this.
well,
game.
if you do
We need
your
to
own game
make
all the
it.
time, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But if I'm doing a AAA, let's say I'm working for like whoever, Ubisoft, whatever, and they come up, hey, we're gonna tie into the She-Hulk season 2. I'm gonna be honest. No one gives a fuck. That show flop.
You know-
She-Hulk sucks. No one cares. Like if
You
I'm
know
gonna make
what?
a Hulk game, I'm gonna use Hulk. I'm gonna use Worldbreaker Hulk. That's who we care about. Listen, we're gonna fire you. I'm like, you can fire me, but your game's gonna flop anyway, and they're gonna come back and hire me. So listen to me now. No
Are
one
you gonna
cares
be the
about
Steve
She-Hulk.
Jobs?
Just
You gonna be
cancel
the
the
Steve
show.
Jobs?
Yeah, just cancel the show too, because that sucks. Season 1 sucked. Why are they bringing it back? Like, let's be honest. We're gonna make Worldbreaker Hulk. That's what we're gonna do, and it doesn't need to have a tie-in, and people are gonna love it. Like, just stop with these shitty characters. We don't.
I
want
have a
this.
question for you, Podowak. Since you want to be the executive choosing the titles and the franchises, I'm gonna name a developer, and you tell me which game they should be making, according to you.
If I know what the developer, hopefully, don't be naming these fucking indie developers.
No,
I'm gonna be like, I don't
it's
know who they're
easy.
figuring.
I'm gonna go for the big
Alright.
ones. What should
Alright.
Ubisoft be making? You are Ubisoft.
You-
You're the executive. You choose what they make.
Oh, okay. So who I want
Rainbow
to
Six
if
Vegas 3.
Rainbow Six.
Vegas 3.
Vegas. If what in any game or like within the comic book
Game.
verse?
You literally you're like the person that tells the CEO what to do. Like you tell him, hey, make this game, shut down whatever you're doing, make this game. What are you getting them to make?
Splinter Cell. Bring it back.
Yeah? You think it'll
Yup.
sell?
Base.
Yeah.
Base answer. Base
All right,
answer.
listen, the gamers on your side. Okay, next one. EA. What game are they making?
EA.
Make
Make another
Perfect.
Madden.
007.
make another Madden. Canadian football.
007.
Rugby.
Oh man.
Bring back 007.
I mean, like, we're doing rugby.
Titanfall?
That's what we're doing. Okay, so what would I want EA to make? If I was EA, man, I would look at EA as a sports guys, man. I see them as sports guys and Battlefield, man. They're already stuck in their ways. Like I don't look at EA as good single A game makers no more. I don't.
NBA
Sports?
Street. Bring it back.
Good one.
If they could get, yeah,
Epic
but they would
Games.
have to get, they would have to get the licensing.
Right.
Epic
right.
Games.
K has the licensing, right?
Back when
Epic
EA
Games,
made games.
Epic make games.
Nice.
They make
Nice.
engines.
They had a bunch of games
How
back
about
then.
this? If I was the boss, fix UE5.
Okay.
No, is you're doing the games. We don't care
No,
about the
they
engine.
don't make games. They make
No,
Fortnite.
they're
That's
making
it.
games now. That's your job.
Fortnite, yeah.
They don't
Epic
make
Games.
games.
What we're
Okay.
gonna get them to do?
Epic. If I were to ask Epic to make a game right now,
And I'm not saying that they have
Don't
to
ask
be in
you.
their legacy. I'm just saying
Yeah.
they've got to make the game.
they got to make the game. I don't think they're good. I would quit. I would get stocked. I would work for Tyson Chicken.
You're like,
I
I
would go
can't fix you.
Sarban.
That's
Because
crazy.
I
It's not me.
can't. I can't fix Epic. They only make Fortnite. I don't know what they do anymore.
Okay,
Hey,
thank you.
dude.
Okay, who?
Besides GTA 6, obviously GTA 6, but besides GTA 6, what would take to make? What are you gonna
Manhunt.
make?
Bully.
Bring back Manhunt. Yep.
Oh my god.
Bully.
Oh my god. Yes, I would
Manhunt,
tell bring
Bully.
back two things. I would be like bring back Manhunt because that would be crazy.
Midnight Club?
now. And with a multiplayer. And you like live service? We'll do live service too. Manhunt with live service. Well, oh, you guys kill each other and you give me $2 for a t-shirt? Yes, you guys will love it. You're just bludgeoning everybody while buying weapons. I would charge machetes and drills and all that stuff for like $2, and you would love me for it. But I will do that, and this is me. But since I'm the boss, I can do it. I want a full-blown remake of the Warriors.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Based.
Okay.
Based.
All right. We have the
Full-blown
1200
remake.
Platinum says yes, so that's gonna be good. Okay.
he's like I'm platinuming it. That's a platinum.
Based.
Every game you
know?
mentioned, he's in a platinum.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
Tempest
listen.
audio. You know what that is with the Tempest audio? You hear Warriors come out to play in Tempest. Oh, that would be beautiful. It would be music to my
Vegas.
ears. All right, Square Enix. Square Enix.
Ooh, too
Ooh,
many.
so
items.
Square
Oh my
Enix
God.
is in a little predicament. But what I will tell them is we're gonna bring back. I want a full blown remake because now we have the ability to do it right. Well, not that it was wrong, but we can do it much better. Parasite Eve in New York City.
Hell yeah. Parasite Eve based.
Update the controls, obviously, modernize the controls, but it was based off New York City. It was kind of open world-ish, but now, oh yeah, it could go off. I'll say,
Just so we know, you're saying games that will not only be successful with you, but also be a huge financial success for the company.
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah.
Okay,
Oh, hell yeah.
I see you.
Look
I
what
see
they're
you.
doing now. I can't listen. I can't get any worse than what they're doing now. Like, listen, the bar is not that high.
Okay, Tencent. They create a brand new studio, like their own studio, not partnering, not buying parts. Tencent. What should they make?
Damn, that's kind of hard.
Damn,
the WeChat's pretty good though.
I'm gonna be like,
They usually sucking up companies.
Again, I didn't say you have to be. You can go pick up a Marvel license. I didn't say you have to be locked into something they've done before.
okay.
This is you. This is your show.
Oh, damn, at my show, I need a safe bet with Tencent. I'm like, man, Tencent, though, man, we have a bad reputation. They hate me already. Just the fact that I'm with Tencent, I'm like, man, I got Sean Layden already. I have to talk to Sean. I'm like, Sean, what's going on with this company? They hate us. Why do they hate us? What would I have? What would I have Tencent do? Like, what developer? What, like, is it a new studio developer?
I don't think they have a developer of their own at the moment. So I'm saying they create their own developing house. So it's carte blanche. You can do whatever you want because there's no history.
True.
A racing game, yeah.
Absolutely. That's my first thought. You know,
Just don't give him Gran Turismo. He don't want Gran Turismo.
Oh man, I don't know. Tencent, yeah, like Tencent, I wouldn't know. I would have to storyboard that one. I would have to storyboard.
Wow.
I would have to know the studio. Yeah, I wouldn't know when I would Tencent. Tencent has just even me working for the company. I'd be like, man, this company sucks.
You know what you should do? A clone of Horizon. Except do a clone of The Last of Us 2.
Oh shit!
That's crazy.
You know what? I knew. I'm like, something's wrong with Tencent. I forgot. They're the ones that did that. That would be
Yeah,
a hard company to work for, man. To come up with an idea.
Mortimer, yeah, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, like
the first of all.
Light of Moratorium or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mortirium or something.
Moratorium or something.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, we'll do one more, then we'll let we'll on to the next thing. All right, you know what? Let's go to the other side of the pond. Halo Studios, specifically on the Microsoft, that's supposed to be the flagship still. So Halo Studios,
They're making Halo.
which kind of Halo?
Oh gosh.
That's it, like that. Why they're making Halo? You know what I'm saying? Good single player, but at this point, I will have to develop the game for them. But I will go back
That's
to
crazy.
I will go back to great single player campaign, and I would say a little bit more than the traditional multiplayer, but not a full out live service game.
Facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Call of Duty. You know how like Call of Duty has all that shit, but they still release a new game every year? So it's like live service, but it's like it ends because they release a new Call of Duty the following year, something like that. I will follow that formula.
One last question
Yeah,
before
like
we
a
go.
good little campaign. and you just
But I will tell them that single player better be banging. That shit, I'd be like, I better get a Game of the Year award. I better pick up a trophy at Jeff Keighley's Game of the Year award. If this shit's not Game of the Year, you're fired.
That's
Pick an
If it does
IP.
sell 10 million.
Pick an IP first. He has never been in gaming, but he has to be from some other media. Could be comic books, could be films, could be books, whatever. Pick an IP. Never been in gaming, then choose the developer to make it anywhere in the industry.
Damn,
Pick an IP.
dang.
Could be from movie, could be from books.
Yep.
And pick the studio to make it. But it can't be something that was
And the
already
game,
done.
game can't be in development now. Like Dune is
Oh,
in
it's not-
development now, so you can have Dune.
Okay. Oh, but not that it was never made like 10 years ago. Like I could bring it back, right?
No, brand new.
Oh, so it never
bringing something
existed
brand
ever?
new to gaming.
It never existed ever? Shit.
Even a mobile game, it disqualifies it. Can't have anything. Never touch.
Look at the chat. Bring a John Wick game. That'll kill.
Fuck.
No, John Wick is already there. There's John Wick.
Oh, it
Hex.
is a
It's
game. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Because I tell you, I already had the game. I already had Punisher with Naughty Dog. That shit was like, yeah, it's got to happen. But they already made a Punisher game, even though it sucked ass.
Bring back Spawn in video games.
You know what you.
Yeah, Spawn came out a long time ago.
A
Very
long time ago.
Yeah, you guys are not
PS1
doing the
days.
exercise. Hey, stop talking about games that have been out. We're not bringing anything back. Brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Hey, that-
Brand new IP. And then who's gonna develop
Brand new IP, but
Let's
it has
see.
to come from another piece of media, or I guess medium.
Let's see. IP.
a game that's never been done before? Brand new IP from a piece of another medium, never been done before.
Did Kick Ass ever make a game?
Pardon?
Kick
Ain't
Ass.
nobody, bro. Ain't nobody buying no goddamn. Ain't nobody buying.
Hey, I like the movie. The
Ain't no-
movie was kind of fun.
I know, but ain't nobody. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't nobody.
Mark Miller is a good writer.
You know what I'm saying? He's good, but ain't nobody buying that game. Ain't buying no nerd in a green suit. Get out of here. That gets fucked up.
Yeah, instead of realistic,
Fair
though.
enough,
I got
fair
it.
enough. It was
I
worth
got
a
it.
shot.
I got it. But I'm showing my age. But I'm gonna say it
Okay.
anyway. But my age. Okay. Right? In fact, I got two.
Oh,
I got one too, actually. Go ahead.
But I'm showing my age here, so it may not be applicable. Motherfuckers will be like, who the fuck is you talking about? But I'm gonna say it anyway. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know. Okay? For the single player, just straight up single player story, I would do Knight Rider.
It's already made.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that! No! Scratch
LGN
that! I don't know.
LGN made it
screw
already,
That.
yeah.
Screw that. Fuck Knight Rider. I just thought about it, but I don't know if they already made. I don't think
They did.
made a phone game.
Acclaim
You made
did
a
it.
game? Okay, no, I even got one. Thundercats.
'Cause I'm
Fuck
older.
that. Thundercats.
Hell yeah.
I gotta have Thundercats.
Oh,
I got
gotta
one.
have
I got one.
Thundercats. I gotta have
Thundercats is a good one.
Thundercats. I gotta
This-
have Thundercats. And then who's gonna make it? Well, obviously it's gonna be someone from Sony. What I have? Thundercats. Gotta be a good story. You know, I think I
Rock.
will put
Sucker Punch.
no,
Sucker Punch.
disqualified. That was a game.
Why? Thundercats was a game?
Thundercats.
When?
Yeah, there's a game.
Who?
Thundercats, the lost 1987
Wow.
By who?
video scroll game. Yeah.
Oh,
look
On
it up.
what
LGN?
platform? On what
Is
platform?
it LGN?
Sure. Let me check.
LGN? You say LGN?
It's called Thundercats: The Lost Eye of Thunderer. Apparently, it was
On
released
Thundera?
on PC.
That shit don't count.
Yeah.
Nothing on
Atari.
PC.
It was released on the Atari, the Commodore
Atari don't
64.
count either.
The
That shit, the
ZX
game wasn't
Spectrum.
on disc.
No.
It wasn't even.
Hey,
It wasn't even on the cartridge.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
promise
Can't
you,
have been in
if-
gaming ever. Find
it
something
wasn't
else.
in gaming ever. It
Find
wasn't.
something
'cause
else.
Listen, if you put the cartridge,
Find
you
something
wouldn't.
else.
There's nothing there.
Find something else.
The game wasn't there, bro. I'm telling you. Atari, it did not exist. It was just a sticker that said Thundercats. If you try to play it, nothing would pop up.
Doesn't
I
matter.
promise
It's
you.
been in gaming.
No, it hasn't. Show me. Let me
Yes,
see
it
video
has.
footage.
Pick something
Video
else.
footage. Show me
I
video
got one.
footage. I need to see the game played.
What you will? What you got?
Yes, sir. This
I
might
need
be
to see
showing
the
my
game
age.
played. I need to see the
This
game
might
played.
be showing my age right here, but they should make a Bloodsport game.
Oh.
Oh
Jean-Claude Van
yeah,
Damme?
they never
Oh,
made a
Jean-Claude Van
Bloodsport game.
Damme.
Yep.
Yeah.
With Van Damme.
They never made a Bloodsport game. As a matter of
Ever.
fact,
Alright.
because of that movie, they spun Jean-Claude Van
Pitfire.
Damme's character into Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
true.
Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage was modeled after his character.
Oh.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
Well played.
If you've never seen
Well played.
Bloodsport, get your life together.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Bloodsport
yeah.
is a classic.
You know.
Bloodsport's a classic.
Okay,
Especially
so it
the way
was
the
the first
fighting game
one
market
is.
inspired by a video game.
I
But as
grew
far
up
as I
watching.
can see, there's no video game based on it. Well done. We got one.
That's on my
Okay,
age.
Podwar,
Nah.
come on, man. You're supposed to
No,
be the
no,
one.
nah. Thundercats.
Especially with
Yeah, I
the
need to
fighting
see
game
footage.
community
I
right
need to
now.
see the gameplay. If you ain't showing me gameplay of Thundercats, it never happened. Don't tell me it's Atari cartridge. There was a lot of games Atari came out, and when you put it in, nothing happened. That's why we had the video game crash. They were selling
But it was also on
cartridges to
PC
us.
and a whole bunch. It was on the
Okay.
Commodore.
Man,
Just some-
Commodore sucked too. They have mostly porn games. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Crazy work.
yo, Henry, the artist. What game would you bring? Never
Oh,
been in the
gosh.
gaming before.
Never, huh? That's a tough one. That really is. I was thinking about it, and yo, can you come back to me? Let me think about it.
Yeah,
Never
sure,
had to
no
think about
problem. We'll touch
I
back
think
at
I
the
got
end.
one.
Yo, Sean
think I
K,
got
the
one.
king.
Static Shock.
Static
I think
Shock.
I think there's a game for
I
Static
don't think-
Shock on Game Boy.
Did
maybe,
they ever get it?
maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a good character
My
though.
brother,
He's
my
like
brother
infamous,
Sean, I
right?
love you, but you be picking characters no one gives a fuck about too. Now I see why we're in the situation.
He's getting the
Now it
games
makes
for
sense.
himself.
It makes sense now. Now it makes sense. Now I see. My man says Static Shock. Like who?
I mean, everybody
My
likes
brother.
Static Shock though.
All right.
He was popular. He was very popular back then.
My man would. Man, I don't know, man. This is so many IPs. I just don't know. Especially if you go back to Atari again, they were just throwing shit with no game on the disc.
Hmm.
I can't say Rambo because they made a Rambo game. They made multiple Rambo games. I don't know.
Oh, they made multiple Rambo games.
Thank God, the last studio to touch Rambo, they turned it into Terminator. And what
Oh,
else
hold
did
on,
they make?
hold on. I got one. Did they ever make a Doctor Strange game? An actual Doctor Strange game?
I don't
No.
think an actual game.
I don't think so.
Doctor Strange,
Does that-
Insomniac.
Oh yeah, hell
I don't know if
yeah.
they made a game.
Insomniac, definitely. I would definitely have.
Because they
them
already
for that.
have that Rift shit that goes to different worlds, so they already got that shit down packed.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
No Doctor
I don't
Strange.
see. I see Doctor Strange
Okay,
in video
you're done.
games,
You
but
only,
not
you only,
a-
you only,
a
no,
game.
you only got 5 seconds
Yeah.
to research. Done. That's it.
Yeah, I
Doctor
think he's
Strange-
only on like
I'm
fighting
saying
games.
it's good. I'm saying it's good.
Doctor
I'm
Strange,
just saying he's
Insomniac.
been in
There
video
you go.
games, but he's not been the star of a game.
Yeah, not to say
Okay,
Doctor
then
Strange,
that
Insomniac.
counts.
Doctor Strange might be dope.
And
That'd be dope.
Insomniac. They already have the template.
That's base. That's base. That's actually base answer too.
You
Base.
see, Sean,
Okay.
that's how you do it.
Base.
Oh, I got one.
I'm gonna bring something for the literary world. I would do Brandon Sanderson's either Mistborn, or I would do the what is it? The Stormlight Archive series. I think that is a video game as well. It's big. It's big in literacy. It's a big thing. You don't know it, but it's actually
Yeah,
All right,
wow.
like, what the heck?
Mhm.
yeah. It's not a racing car game. It's really good.
The fuck is we doing here? Now I see why the industry is that guys like you work in the industry. That's the problem.
What are we talking about?
Guys like you. This guy says Starlight, the Final Frontier. It's a literary book.
I said Starlight Archive.
By Eugene E. Edenbach. Like, who? Ain't nobody trying to play that shit. Ain't nobody trying to play that.
It's actually like a
You
video
think so?
game.
What's it
as well.
about? What's it
It's
about?
super good.
We
So,
have
for
no
example,
idea.
in Mistborn,
But what is it about?
in Mistborn, you can ingest metals to give you special powers. Depending on which kind of metal you ingest, it will affect your ability
Copper.
to do different things. Like
She eats pennies. What power she has?
yes, basically, actually, pretty much exactly that.
But what power do you get from eating copper?
So, for example, there's push and pull. You can attract yourself towards metal objects or away from them, allowing you to like jump really high, go really fast. There's other powers that allow you to, just do a lot of things. Get stronger, get faster. Become more light or more
But
flexible.
each metal gives her the power.
Different
But,
metals
like-
give different powers. Yeah.
So I'm assuming like iron makes her strong.
I'm not sure if it's like
Maybe.
a direct one-to-one comparison. I have to go back and check the powers and which metal it is. Yeah, give me 5
Because the reason why I'm
seconds and I
thinking
get
copper. Because the reason why I first said copper because I think copper will make her shit. Copper.
it. What the fuck? Okay, so steel allows you to push on nearby metals, allowing you to make metallic objects weigh less than the other one would, or to fly away from people. Iron, which you mentioned, allows you to pull on nearby metals, so bringing them closer to you. Tin allows you to enhance all 5 senses, so all of your senses will become enhanced. Pewter allows you to greatly enhance your physical capabilities, and then bronze, for
How about
example, allows you. Pardon? Oh,
Does it say
let's check copper. Here's copper.
Copper.
Yes.
What's copper?
So copper allows you to hide yourself from others by dampening
Because
your
you're shitting on yourself.
powers.
See, you're shitting on yourself. So that's why you hiding. I knew it.
Zinc allows you to inflame the emotions of other people, so you can make the emotions stronger. Brass allows you to soothe or guide emotions in a particular direction. And then there's other metals like gold, which have even more greater powers.
But I knew copper would make her shit. I knew it.
For example, gold allows you to see different choices you could have made in the past.
That just has the making of a JRPG.
That's a pretty. I'm telling you, it's a gaming as well.
That sounds like a JRPG or
Right.
maybe like a Detroit Become Human type game.
Exactly. You can go back, or even like a Life is
You know
Strange,
what I
where you
mean?
can temporarily go back
Yeah,
in time and see different choices.
Okay. And then
I
when
just
she
thought of
copper,
another
she
one real quick.
Takes a shit.
I just thought of another one that I know they didn't make a game on. What if they made a GTA style game on power?
Oh, hey, that might sell.
Okay.
That might sell.
Just
You
on
own
power
something.
alone.
You already
You
got
own
the hood.
something. You own
The
something.
hood's in.
You
The
own
hood,
something.
the hood is in on it. You got
Like,
the hood.
it could be an
you hear that,
expansion
Sean?
with just skin.
You got the hood.
Base.
The hood.
Base.
Wall. See, Paul Wall, he came up with the idea. He said power. He got the hood.
That show's
He got
so
the
damn
hood.
good, dude.
It's a wrap.
Base.
It's a wrap. He got the hood. That's it. The hood got your back.
With
put-
power, the one by 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like a
If they
modern
made a Grand
gangster
Theft Auto
thing.
style game in that world.
Okay,
That would be dope.
okay.
That
I
would be
see. I
dope.
see.
Power. That's
That would be
it.
dope.
And then you already got
That's
the
dope.
sequels. You got Ghost. You got Power Book 2. Oh my God. You got content forever.
Right.
That could be the DLCs for real. Expansion
A wrap.
packs.
All right, good one. All right, let me do some super chats
Peace.
here. We got Glassdoor Gamer. New games coming out this week. Colin cooking Colt Eastwood with his own oven. It's a good week so far. Have a great show, Fab. Oh yeah, Colin made a comment on Twitter, paraphrasing, saying that has anyone else noticed that people who championed exclusives are now all about no exclusives?
Wait, who's
Paraphrasing.
calling Moriarty?
Colin Moriarty. He's noticing that a lot of the people that are pro multi-plat games should be everywhere. He knows, like, wait a minute, you guys were the biggest advocates for exclusives, but because a particular company isn't doing it anymore, now all of a sudden the energy completely changed.
Bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's buy ABK and make Call of Duty exclusive. Oh, you're not? That's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where's Phil?
Glassdoor Gamer. He says PC Gamer's gonna hate you, P Rock. Or he's talking about my new persona, or my persona that will eventually the disgruntled PC gamer. That's gonna be me. Be disgruntled as hell. Glassdoor Gamer. Engines don't make the games look similar. It's the art directors, devs. Gameplay can be different. Maybe Chinese games are emulating Souls-like.
Oh, I think that might be directed at some of my comments.
I think he's talking.
And
shit
yeah,
to
I don't
you,
disagree.
Yo, clap back. Here's the thing. No. On this show, the panel, we clap back at the chats. That's how we do.
I don't. I don't disagree. But there's.
I'm just kidding.
There's a library of stuff like that come with an engine, right? So in order to make a game really, really fast, then you use them all, right? So you can see that. But I don't disagree that if you want to customize your game, you can. It's just depending on how much effort and time and that you're allowed, which devs are often under a lot of pressure because the milestones that are set to them are based on a corporation's next earning report.
So you're gonna use the easiest too. So that's why, like Unreal Engine games, the characters kind of like all look the same.
Yeah,
they're using that template because it's easy. Like, instead of creating their own character design, they just use what's already defaulted with the engine. Remember the 360 era? Any game that was made by Unreal Engine, they all look like Gears of War. All the characters. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. You already knew what an Unreal Engine game was during the 360 PS3 era. You already knew just by looking at the game, like, yep, this is Unreal. Because they had that Gears of War look. Like the over aggressive, bulky, even the females, they look like Hulk. Like, you know, they all brolic. Every character's brolic with thick vein. Every character look like this in the UE game. This is how you knew. When they introduce the character and he comes out like this with no neck, yep, that's UE. That's Unreal Engine. Like, you already knew. Even the females like this. Like, yep, that's Unreal Engine, dog. They all look like that. It's crazy. Am I lying? I'm not making up. I easily knew within the first 5 seconds. Yep, this is Unreal Engine. The dudes have thick veins, square heads. I mean, the textures look good, but they're all brolically and brawly. M's Odyssey.
Do you mean that the
video game of The Boys?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, M's Odyssey says video game of The Boys on Amazon Prime.
Yep, that's a good idea.
That's a full-fledged AAA game. That should be like, but that shit would be like more than mature rated. That shit would be like a porn game.
Oh yeah,
do any of you want to join my bank? Apparently, we get $100 for me and my friends if you join my bank. Now, you guys are all in America, so I'm gonna need you to come down and open a bank account here. But aside from that, you can join my bank if you like, so I can get some money.
They just sent me a text. Kenya, what Kenyan African scam are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to be like, if any of you want to come down to Australia and start living here, I have a bank that will give you $100 as part of opening your account.
Mm-hmm.
Chill, Will. You could come down under. You seem cool. Ari, you need to come down. Shonke the King, you definitely need to come down. Otherwise, I can't take you away from your wife. I don't want. Okay, because she's gonna be like, we're going to Florida, and now we're going where? I don't want that.
Listen, my wife traveled everywhere I went, she was right there with me.
Yeah, but I don't want to take her away from Florida because Germany, she seems to be looking forward to that.
But you won't. She'll be coming. Like, I'll be like, I'm going to Australia. By yourself? I'm like, no, I already have your ticket too. The ticket's already bought.
Okay, come down. There's $100 in it.
Shit. Yeah.
Like, we have Queensland. Yeah. Queensland feels like Florida, by the way. I checked.
Without the Trumpers, without MAGA, without the
actually, without them, you just get to have a whole lot of them kill you, and no guns.
No guns. I like guns.
Oh, you can have them. You just have to have a rigorous testing so that you can actually own it.
And 10 years later, fine.
I have a family friend that has guns. Has them in the house and everything. It only takes like 2-3 months to get it. It's not hard.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. No, the thing is, they just check on you. Like every month or so, you have a policeman that will come to your house and they'll be like, how do you store your weapons? Do you store them away from like ammo and everything? Aside from that, you're good.
Nah, that's
wild.
We just have.
That's
we
nah,
just
that's
actually
That's
just.
wild.
that's
We just
violating my
check
constitutional
whether
rights.
you are
I'm gonna tell that
responsible
cop,
gun owner.
mind your
That's how
goddamn
it
business.
works in the rest of the world.
No,
Everywhere.
we're not playing that.
Everywhere.
We're not playing that.
Everywhere does that.
We tell the cops, you got a warrant? No, shut the fuck up. That's what we do here.
Real.
You don't ask.
You
You don't
lying.
ask me shit.
Hold on. They would have
You
a
don't-
warrant because that's
You don't
their
ask
job
me
to
shit.
check on your
That's
gun
not
ownership.
a warrant. No, that's not what you need. Probable cause. They ain't got
Yeah, I was
probable
just
shit.
about to say. I say under what
You
probable
need
cause?
You got
The
warrant.
probable cause is
Shut
that you're a gun owner.
Henry's like,
and we
oh
check
man, these
whether you're a
Americans
responsible gun
are
owner.
terrible.
That's the probable cause.
He's like, we're so terrible in America. Listen, we want absolute freedom, which is AKA chaos. That's how we roll here in America. Don't be coming up checking on me. This is a welfare check. Shut up. Don't you got actual crime to stop? And you come here messing with me?
Yes, from
Get
people
outta
with
here.
guns. Yeah, that's just how we prevent them.
Listen.
Damn, is that
until they-
legit?
Yeah, of course
listen,
it's legit.
Yo,
You think I'm
Wow,
lying to you?
that's crazy, dude. Like that's
Bro,
that's wild.
bro.
That I was today years old
Oh,
when
you
I
don't
found
know
that out.
nothing. No,
So
listen,
here's
you
how
don't
it
know-
works. I'll
Oh,
tell
let me
you the whole
something.
thing.
Let me tell him. So no, I'm gonna tell him the good shit. Let's see Will's reaction. Will, over there,
Yes, sir.
they have to vote or they get fined.
Oh, that I knew.
You knew that shit?
That one I knew. That's only
Like, that
because
shit's
I've been listening to podcasts for a while. You guys brought it up before.
Cultural exchange.
That's right. You heard us.
I was
That's
like-
right. I'm like, the fuck? I'd be like, yo, we're gonna charge you $50 for voting. I'm like, the candidates suck. How about you give me $50 for putting up shitty candidates? How about that?
Actually, do you know our candidates don't suck? Because we vote them every step of the way. We filter out the really... Okay, there are some that really are terrible, but we get them out too. But the point is, most people are reasonable. Most Australians don't care about politics because we've had an environment that hasn't required us to care. Because again, the worst of the bunch, like 90% of them, just get filtered out before they ever get any power. That's the beauty of the system. It takes care of itself.
We need an overseas MAGA. Make Australia great again.
Real.
Tried
We need
it.
MAGA. We need MAGA
tried it.
2.0. We need MAGA 2.0. Make Australia great again. You guys need freedom, and we're gonna give it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you...
whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or
Meat
not.
podcast, cultural exchange, chill. Here's how it works in Australia. Gun ownership in Australia is legal but heavily regulated, right? Requiring individuals to have a genuine reasons to actually own a gun. Okay, and you have to meet strict criteria. You have no legal right to gun ownership. It instead must be granted to you, just like driving a car, right? So, to own a firearm, you must be at least 18 years of age, okay?
Okay.
And you need to have a
That's too
legitimate
young.
reason, such as hunting, pest control, target shooting, so you can have it for a hobby like target practice,
Okay.
farming
Pest
or
control.
collecting, and self-defense is not a justification for owning a gun in
No,
Australia.
might be pest control.
Wow, that's
What?
self-defense. That's
Pest
probably
control.
the biggest one right there.
No,
Yeah, you
pest
can have it for
control.
pest
18.
control.
I think 18 is too
Control.
young though.
No, pest control.
Pest control.
So you have to pass.
All my
So a weapons
neighbors,
license
all
is
my
required.
neighbors, all my neighbors are pestering me, so
Well,
they need to be controlled.
All my neighbors
Oh,
are
that's-
pestering me.
All right, cool,
They
bro.
keep knocking on the door unannounced. Pest control. Well, open the door, waving that gun.
We
Like,
don't have that many
no,
moments.
I don't want your
or Jehovah's
goddamn
Witnesses.
casserole.
It's fine.
I don't want your damn casserole for the 10th time. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Get off of my
So-
lawn.
You will need to do a safety training course, pass a
Hold up.
background check.
So self-defense
And-
don't count?
No,
Why?
Why would you have self-defense as a reason?
That a real question?
Yes.
To
Think
protect
about
your
it.
own
The
life is
other
not good
person
enough?
is not likely to have a gun.
How you know? He's a criminal. You think he's following the rules?
Do you know how expensive black market guns are in Australia?
So what?
I mean, everything's
Listen,
expensive in Australia.
Listen.
True,
listen,
the
you
black
get
market
me?
guns are like $10,000.
He says a lot of things is expensive.
Anybody that can afford a black market gun isn't coming to run by your house. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
It's not
You never know.
$100 at Walmart.
I don't know, man. PS5 Pro is pretty expensive. It's probably more expensive than
Like
the gun.
an AR-15 on the black market in Australia is at 30 grand.
Yeah, but
These
it
are
doesn't
coming
have
to rob your house.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be an AR-15. It could be like a 38. 38
Yeah,
hits
and it
too.
would be like 10 grand.
A 38
Like,
is
again,
10 grand? No, it can't be 10 grand.
It's on the black market, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm
but
telling
even the
you,
black
it's just-
market,
it's too
38 special.
expensive.
Let me
It's
find
too
out.
expensive.
I hope I don't get the FBI after me. How
Okay,
much?
actually, you probably will. I will
How
probably go
much
on a VPN
is-
for that.
how much
Anyways, I'm
is-
going to keep
how
educating
much
you, Will.
is-
So you take your
is a
background check, and then you have to demonstrate
38
secure storage, which often involves a
color
safe.
bear gun.
So one of the things is that you can't
Nah, I'm not
have
gonna
a
write
loaded
that.
weapon, obviously. And yeah, you typed it, you were like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do it now. It's a skill, but where he said
Nah,
self-defense is
forget
the thing. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna die. Nah, dog, that's not good enough. All right, hunting? Yeah, that's cool.
And I know some places you need to actually store your weapons away from your ammo. Like they need to be in 2 different safes, 2 different locations. So there it is. And then the police will temporarily, once in a while, come to check and make sure that you're actually following those procedures. Aside from that, you're pretty much good. Yo.
If you don't mind me asking you a question, what's your guys' age to drink out there, like to consume
18.
alcohol? 18? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I was about to say, like, you could be 18 to buy.
Yeah, most
I
of
thought
the
it'd be
world.
21. Like,
No, most,
damn, you
that-
can buy
so
a
the
gun
one
out
is from
there.
you guys.
most of the world,
Yeah.
most of the world's 18.
Right.
Yeah. But we're just more
Spain,
mature.
Spain, 16-year-olds are
Obviously.
smoking cigarettes.
No.
I ain't lying. They're doing
Nah.
fiestas.
You ain't lying.
Yo, this is crazy. All right, let's get back to gaming.
Yeah, I know. We gotta
You
get to
know,
the topic.
clearly, Australia don't give a shit if you get shot in the head by. Okay, now I'm playing. He said, Glassdoor Gamer, gun control is a thing in most of the first world. All right. Gordo P23. Shout out to the most ethnically diverse podcast on the internet. Y'all need some ladies though.
Yo,
See,
that would
it's
be
never
good.
enough. It's never enough. I can never get enough. You know what I'm saying? My podcast, I got Latinos, I got Africans, whites, Asians. You know, I got it all here. Nope. Now we need females.
We got billionaires.
What is this?
It's crazy.
I got billionaires and I got broke people. Listen, I got the brokies and the corporate rich guys. I got it all here. Nope. I need more DEI. What's going on, man? My chat is woke. I got a woke chat.
Oh my God.
I'm just playing.
Hey,
Man,
is
I'm
there a
just playing. I
woman
love you
actually
guys.
in the gaming community that you would like to have regularly?
Regularly? Ashley Luca, but she hasn't. I haven't seen her in a while. I gotta check up on her.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would be a good
Ashley
one.
Luca was good, man. She was awesome. But I haven't seen her in a long time.
You know Morgan? Is it Morgan from like Innate and Will's podcast? She's great as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to put our feelers, okay? We need you. You know, Sean K the King.
I need
You've
a
got that-
fangirl. I need a fangirl. Like the one that's
you
on
got that
that
platinum
Point for
attraction,
Gamers.
okay? We need to
Like
add your...
Doodles. I need a
I got
PlayStation
you.
version of
I
Doodles.
got you, Extreme. I got you.
I need a
Yeah,
PlayStation.
exactly. We need
The
to put it
chat knows
out.
what I'm talking
Bring
about.
the ladies around.
I need a
I got you.
PlayStation. I need a PlayStation fangirl, like the PlayStation version of Doodles, like committed to the cause, like fangirl out.
We should get Lulu Cheng.
I need Cap 10,000. Who? Lulu Cheng.
Lulu Cheng.
Get Lulu Cheng. Get Lulu Cheng. You know, I need the Cap. You know what I'm saying? I need someone the equivalent of the girl who said Sony's a dead man walking. I need that. That's what I need. Chat, if you know anyone like that, that's what I need. I need the Cap 1000. Just, that's it. You know, all right. Well, we talked about Metal Gear Solid Death. Anyway, it's on problem. We'll talk about the ROG Xbox or flop. Of course, you know, I add a little spice to the title. But
This
what I
one's
mean
gonna
by
be
that is,
good.
what I mean by that is we've seen for the last couple of months that the ROG Ally being identified as an Xbox, many people assumed that Microsoft would provide the capability to play your Xbox games, meaning your Xbox Series games that you have on your library, you will be playing it on this Xbox. Hence, everybody's saying this is why it's an Xbox. Now that it's already been played and it's in Gamescom and all that stuff, it's pretty much no different than the PC handhelds that's already out. Better specs, obviously, is going to be the first to have a new UI update, but that UI update's coming to the other handhelds, which is already confirmed. It's pretty much, really, it didn't need to be called an Xbox. There was no really point to it. It did the same thing that the previous handhelds already did, right? And you already seen tech reviewers saying that, hey, this doesn't play your Xbox library, so it's not an Xbox. It's a PC handheld, like some of us predicted and stuff like that. So here's the thing. Do you think, and the reason why I added Xbox or flop, Do you think there's going to be casuals, guys who are not really in the know, that's going to go in the store, see this called an Xbox, and their natural expectation is, oh, this is the Xbox handheld, and they expect their library to work. And once they buy it and activate it, they'll realize, I can't play my games on this. Do you see an issue with Microsoft's marketing of this as an Xbox and how they didn't really think of the second, third, fourth order effects of what they're trying to say to the consumer? We'll start with Henry, because I think Henry I think Henry's already
Let him cook.
in it. Let him cook. Get that
I think it would be a less of a problem if there weren't a bunch of like cheerleaders around the product to believe in such miracle. It's just that, like, if it's taking people so long to make a video game, what makes them think to churn out like a quick Microsoft custom built handheld in such a short time? Right, so I mean, that's the problem. The problem is the minority voice that are too loud, that kind of drove the narrative a certain way. But I think casual gamers are gonna be casual gamers, right? I mean, are they even going to play on a PC handheld? Because we saw how Steam Deck sold. I mean, granted, Steam Deck is a custom OS, and we all know how Asus and other handheld stuff so well. I thought it was extremely unexpected that the Portal would sell so well, the PS5 Portal. I know we aren't talking about that, but part of that is basically the branding power of the PS5 and the fact that you could take all that game on the go to a certain degree. Like, obviously, I can't play an online game expecting a good experience because it's got to go through all these networks, right? So, yeah. But yeah, it's not playing. It's like it's asinine to think that, like, yeah.
Do you think?
I'll stop right there. I don't want to offend.
Yeah, but do you think the branding can miscommunicate the product to the casual consumer? Like when they walk into Walmart or Best Buy and they see this box handheld and it says Xbox on it and it has the buttons.
I mean,
do you think
at
it
this
will naturally make the consumer think, oh man, this is a handheld? This must be the handheld. It could play Xbox games. Do you think there's a miscommunication where the casual could be like an assumption that this is actually an Xbox handheld and the expectation is I'll be able to play my Xbox games on the go on this thing?
My question would be,
they realize,
yeah. Well, my question would be, why would a casual gamer care to play Xbox? Or I think they would go for a Switch. Yeah.
Thanks.
So the people that want to get a handheld would, would they say, well, if they're a PC gamer to begin with, right? So then they want a product and they'll maybe cross shop. Maybe they'll buy it and say, well, I can also play Xbox while playing all my PC games. But then they'll find out they pay all these extra money really for just PC games or a PC version of the Xbox games, right? So because they don't play games natively, which is a shame because off a little bit of tangent, I do think something like the Series S could be packaged into a handheld. Of course, you know, and you deal with a much smaller display, and it won't kill the processing and the RAM as much, right? So, but unfortunately, I think for me, Microsoft, I think they simply don't. So a tech company just makes their money too fast, too easily over the decades, and they don't want to be patient about making money in invest in the video game sector. So they don't want to deal with this anymore. It's unfortunate, right? Because they basically throw away all the years of great loyalties that they built with Halo and Gears and Perfect Dark. So, but I'm probably not the right person to ask.
Think about it.
So
but you know what? You made a good point, Siri. You know, and I think about Series S should have been a handheld. It should have never been a console. They might as well should have just made that the handheld, the Series S handheld, and then the Series X console. He might as
That
well
would've made
It
have
would have
sense.
been
done that.
extremely successful if he had been.
Yeah, it was, that
Extremely
should have just done
successful.
that. A $300 or maybe a $400 handheld Series S, and then you have the
To be fair, it would
console.
be more like $600 because again, you're
Maybe
miniaturizing
probably
the
because
product.
it is miniaturized and stuff like that. But Extreme, what do you think about this? Like we called it. We told them. We talked about a podcast. It's just a PC handheld, but they know it's an Xbox, and now we are. It's doing the same thing
was
any other
right.
PC handheld.
I'm so curious to
I
hear.
was
Extreme.
right. Again, I told you guys it was going to be a transbox. A PC that thinks it's an Xbox. I told you exactly what was going to happen. Okay, and here we are. Okay, it is non-conforming. It believes it has an identity, but it can't deliver the same way that the original can. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I told you it was going to be like $900. I've been telling you this. And that's when people were saying, remember when we first discussed this, it was about PlayStation making a thing. And I was like, that's going to be like $900. People were like, it will never be $900. And I'm like, no, look at what's out there. It would have to be like $900. And here we are. What did the price come to? And I had people like Aaron and Chuck that argue me in the chat that, oh, they were going to subsidize it. Where's the subsidy now, bitch? Where is it? 'Cause I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I see the price tag that I told you was going to happen. I see the product I told you was going to come out. And there it is. Just a PC. Believe in itself. Play. It's a PC playing make believe. Okay? Because I know some people get triggered by certain words. Okay? But that's what it is. Okay? So there we are. If you want to play make believe, and by the way, you know what? Henry said, that the casual will not buy this because they've got the Switch and everything like that. I'm going to go a step further. If you are hoodwinked by this thing, you deserve it. Let it be a teachable moment. Let it be a teachable moment. It's your fault. It's your fault. In fact, I'm glad they came out with this. They need to educate the public to research. We have the internet. If you're buying $900, you're buying product for $900 and you don't know exactly what you're buying, that's on you. That's on you.
That's true.
That's on you. If you got it like that, you've got the money to drop $900 and you don't know what it is. It's one or the other. Either way, you deserve it and it's your fault. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, cool. Chill Will. What do you think?
Man, you gotta let him go last when he cooks like that, bro.
Base, man. Base answer.
All right, so
now you have to follow up.
You're the guy that came after MLK.
Whatever he said. I agree.
Yeah, so I think there's a reason why they haven't posted the price of that yet. The 900 is just a speculation right now. I don't think they're gonna sell it $200 more than the 2 terabyte Series X. That's just me personally, and like you said, it's gonna be a flop. I think the ROG out of all the PC handhelds only sold about 800K maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what it was. It's gonna flop, dude.
Now that has the Xbox branding, is gonna sell worse.
Yeah.
Because they act like the name Xbox sells hardware. Okay. We've seen how that worked out. Like the name Xbox.
M is completely 100% correct. If you're going to spend $900 and you don't know what the product is, you deserve to look stupid.
Okay.
That's my honest opinion. And is this even going to be in stores?
October.
That's what they say. That's what they said.
They said that the pre-orders are up now and it'll ship by October. They didn't say if it was going to be in stores.
I don't know. I know they say they're going to sell in October. I don't know.
I want them to be.
I
want to see. I want to see the crowds on Black Friday just rush past all of these things like they did the last time around.
Oh man, remember that? They ran past the Xbox and went for the PlayStation.
Yeah,
that video is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Do you know what I want? I want the PlayStation portals to be stacked up like a Christmas tree formation, right next to this, and everybody just going to steal the portal because I nah.
Yeah, there's a video of that too. The guys ran past the Xbox, grabbed the PlayStation Steel, and ran back past the Xbox.
Exactly.
I this is wild. Glassdoor Gamer. Oh, first we got the Major Claridge gifting a gift membership. So whoever received that gift membership, please give the Major a shout out. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Glassdoor Gamer, I haven't met a casual Xbox fan in a minute. Know what you mean? Like right now, it's like
they did market their console as a hardcore shooter, right? So they definitely tightened their market from the get go. So yeah, I'm really sad to see it go this way because you could see the patterns. Like when like any one of you remember the 3DO?
Yeah.
So
I do.
Yeah,
I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, at the end,
That's how I
at
remember
the
it.
end of his life,
Expensive.
right? At the end,
it was more than it was more
started
than the
giving.
rent we were paying.
It's true. It's so expensive. Yeah. So
It was
at
very
the end of his life, yeah, there are 2 or 3 different other companies making the hardware for it, and
It was like Panasonic was one.
Panasonic,
Sanyo,
yeah.
Panasonic,
Panasonic.
Sanyo.
Panasonic.
That was one, yeah. And Sanyo was another one. I think they handle the Asian market.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So you could tell that was on its last leg when people were doing that kind of stuff. So like,
Mm-hmm.
and even Sega was doing that at the end of their Sega Genesis era, but not here in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Like Wonder Mega was, so they're
Wonder
Europe
Mega.
and Japan market. Yeah,
My
it was
God.
a combo of the CD drive and
the
the
Sega
cartridge
CD
drive
and the cartridge. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it had better sound system, so you could use it as a part of your component system, hook it up to your sound system. Yeah, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Extreme like
I
that. It's like
I understood.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
John Baptiste, Xbox is going back to the original idea they had since the beginning. They wanted to buy publishers like Nintendo and also wanted people to make the hardware. They thought they bought ABK and they got Asus making the hardware. And it's a win-win situation for them because if the hardware doesn't sell, that's Asus' problem. This is their responsibility to price it, sell it, and make the profit. So, But then what happens if they realize, like, hell, the name Xbox don't sell hardware. This shit don't work, and like we're not making no more. And Microsoft's like, well, we ain't making hardware either because we shut everything down. This is what we're trying to tell the console gamers. This is what I'm trying to tell the console gamers, right? These console gamers on the Xbox side are listening to PC gamers. And I'm telling you, don't listen to them. They don't care about your console. When you're out of the industry, out of console, you're going to be crying, oh, don't worry, you can play on PC. They're forcing it. It's funny, the community that's don't mind, the ones that are saying, play what you want, are the ones trying to get you on PC.
Always.
And I feel like that's what this device is. It's just trying to trickle what leftover Xbox users there are to PC.
Hilarious.
That's just me.
Glinzer. ROG Ally Xbox is gonna have T flops without the T. Oh shit.
Flop.
All right. So Xbox we got now. Let's talk about the next 2 quick games. Lost Soul Aside, I think we touched on it a little bit. Is anybody here getting it when it launches?
I am.
Anybody interested?
I am.
Listen, I'm
risking
the
the 5 is pretty good.
Listen,
the smart ones, we're staying away from it. But go ahead.
Hey, Chill Will. Hey, I want you to witness this. Hey, Chill Will. So, Extreme. So I got Clair Obscure, but I'm not playing it because I'm gonna play Lost Soul Aside.
I saw what you were actually to do before. I heard listen to that podcast. You guys suck.
Chill, I said I was gonna do it. I bought it, but nope.
Where is it?
It's in the backlog.
Where is it?
The backlog. It's in the backlog.
Proof.
I bought
Show
it
me
digitally.
proof.
No, I bought it
Show me
digitally.
proof.
I had
Show
to
me
buy it
proof.
digitally.
Pull out the photo.
I had to buy it digitally.
Pull out the photo. Show me the
I had to
proof.
buy it digital.
I need to see that it was purchased.
I do it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start it and screenshot it and send it to you. And then I'm just gonna stop right there.
I hope your Lost Soul Aside crashes. That's what I hope. I hope it sucks.
Oh.
I hope they make you drive in that game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the title screen. I'm gonna show you. That's even if I have the game crash. I can restart it.
Forced carriage.
I can restart it if it
25% of
crashes.
the game is just driving with confusing directions. That's what I hope the game is.
Like massive
I
amount
hope
of
the
vehicles
Lost
and driving.
because they don't give you a map. You have to drive somewhere you don't know. I hope that's where Lost comes from. Hope you have a horrible time.
There you go. There you go, Chill Will. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was great.
Lost Soul Aside 2, I'm gonna get developed by Polyphony Digital. I'm gonna get them.
Also aside, the racing game. I'm gonna be like, what is this shit?
No.
Oh man. All right, and then finally, all right. So finally,
Those
Gears
horse carriage
Reloaded
with physics.
with horse armor as DLC.
Yes.
Gears Reloaded on the PS5 Pro. Fantastic. Apparently playing at 120 frames and stuff. So the best console version. So is anybody picking that up?
Yeah. I'm actually getting it
playing.
tomorrow. I'm planning to get it tomorrow.
Okay. Good man, Sean. All right. How about you, Chill Will? You gonna get up in there and chainsaw some motherfuckers?
I already have it.
You got the Pro, dog.
Honestly, dude, it looks just like the Ultimate Edition. I thought they did a paint job on it.
Just get it so you could talk shit and be like, "Yo, my version's better than your version."
I mean, I got it, and it runs better than yours.
you could play. You know what I'm saying? When you know play the multiplayer with crossplay, and you be like, "Hey, who's playing on Xbox?" And they be like, "Oh, I'm playing." Yo, how does it feel playing the worst version of your own game? That's what I would do.
One thing I will say, you
If I were to
can just
play.
make it console only when it comes to crossplay, because fuck
Yes.
playing PC players. You guys are cheating in Battlefield betas, like fuck off.
Yo, that's true. How do you cheat in a beta for the game?
How do you
You're just
cheat in a
like,
beta? It doesn't grow to the actual game.
Yo,
Like,
I'm telling you,
how are you
and you're
able
supposed to
to-
be finding out the bugs. It's
Yo,
crazy.
how are you able to adapt so fast? Like you cheated on a beta. Like it's like you've been waiting for this all your life. Yes, I'm gonna use the scripts that I tweet.
it's time.
I
I like that on the crossplay. You can just cut out, just put console only. I like that.
Just do console only. If I were to play the multiplayer, it's just to troll the Xbox guys. That's what I do every match. I'm like, yo, who's here? Who's here playing Xbox? Oh yeah. How does it feel playing the worst version? Oh man, that's it. And then I leave the room. Then I leave the room, and then that's it. I just quit, and then let the mayhem those who remain behind. That's all. That's all I would do. I would just go in, start it, and once everybody's arguing, I'm out.
Eddie.
Just sprinkle the mayhem. Just a simple question. Just a simple question. Hey, who's playing this on Xbox? Oh yeah. Hey, how does it feel playing the worst version of your own game? Oh fuck you, PlayStation. I'm out. Let everybody battle it out at that point. Next match, next room. I'm just going from room to room, starting stuff. All right, okay.
Bro, how dirty is that? That the physical's only on PlayStation.
That's crazy. That's crazy word.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah, the only physical edition is for PlayStation. It's not an Xbox physical. That's
They're really just
dirty, dude.
They're really calculative, like knowing that where they can target the maximum sales and profits, right? So they're kind of doing their own fans dirty.
I mean,
because they know we buy games
with a tentpole exclusive.
But when you think about it, though, I would say like Xbox. I would have to think that is a very digital centric platform. I mean, Game Pass changed the game for them, and that's digital only. So that mindset is just there. I can't see like I'll be honest. I don't see on Twitter. When the conversations of I buy physical disc, I hardly see an Xbox gamer chime in that conversation. It's mostly PlayStation guys,
right?
And even
then think about it,
that they're physical gamers. Like I hardly ever see an actual a hardcore Xbox gamer jump into the physical conversation.
I think a lot of them had collections for like the 360 days. Like when they jump, when I do see them jumping, it is the older, library that they have, a good collection of. But certainly nothing from this generation. A little bit from the last one, Xbox One generation, that was more physical as well. But this generation is, like you said, after Game Pass, it's like, bruh, completely changed.
Oh, look at Chucknet lying. Chucknet lying. He said, "I buy physical." You have an Xbox Series S. Stop lying.
I mean, can't be Aaron, because we know that Aaron is really just PlayStation 5 gamer in the closet.
And he also plays on Nintendo Switch. He also plays on Nintendo Switch.
Like a level 300. Like soon he's going to be coming after Sean K. the King in terms of platinums.
And honestly, like if you guys think about it, like what is it? 3 out of their 5 consoles that they have right now are digital, along with the new one. 2 Series S are digital, and a Series X is digital.
Chucknet got the Xbox Series S. He lying. He ain't buying no damn physical. Stop lying. But hey, I do want to go back to MGS. So the hyper focus has been on the Pro, right? But you mentioned one little thing on PC, that's it, the internet blows up. But check this out. This is I don't know if y'all saw my last video.
Yes, you have one.
Oh yeah,
that was good.
Great video.
That was a good okie doke. That was a good okie doke, wasn't it? Yeah, they thought they had it, right? Yeah, suck at them, right? I bet you a lot of PC fanboys was ready to click play, and then they realized, wait a minute, we got hoodwinked. We got bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
Yeah, but look at this. Check this out. This is a PC gamer playing this on a 5080 on a 5090. This is a 5090.
God, dude, this is gonna be bad.
Stutter. Okay. Oh my god, that's another.
Let me start
over 60. Oh my god, that was a massive stutter.
Let me start over.
Oh my god, that's another massive stutter. Okay. Oh, UE5, just chill out for a moment, all right?
Shit.
It actually spent a lot of time loading the game for the first time.
It drops frames every time he turns the camera.
First launched it, so
oh my god.
Yes,
that's
it
bad,
did
dude.
load the
On a
shaders
5090?
or preload the shader cache
Not
or
only
whatever.
that,
I
the
hope
stream
it did so,
it
because
pauses.
otherwise this will
stutters.
happen a lot. What the heck, dude?
It stutters.
This is not playable
That's
now.
That's bad.
He's saying
like
it's not
that.
even playable.
I get that I'm playing the game
Yo,
early.
that's like how we play Shadow of
Will
Colossus
only
on
launch
PS2.
in a couple of days, but
Like 12 frames per
that's
second.
bad.
20 euros for this.
That is bad.
I'm just gonna keep on rolling with these 1% lows, you know. The game gets 0 FPS, 1%
That is
lows,
crazy work, bro.
And how much is the
That's it.
5090?
That's like
over
$2,000.
Oh my god, that was a massive stutter.
Hell no.
Damn.
Oh my god,
I'm happy
that's
to have
another
those
massive
shares of
stutter.
NVIDIA.
Okay. Oh, UE5, just chill out for a
But
moment,
the thing
alright?
is,
It actually
look at
spent
this. But they
really like-
hyper-focus. They're hyper-focused on the Pro. Like, yo, are you kidding me? PC gamers, you're seeing what's happening on your own platform. This is like $3,000, $4,000 systems. And what is the first thought in their head? PS5 Pro's a scam. What? $4,000 gaming systems. And look what we're watching. And these guys want to talk about the Pro? Like, listen, if you spend $4,000 on a gaming platform, why are you even talking about consoles? Like, are you nuts? You spend $3K. You're buying $2,000 GPUs. Why do you even care about a console conversation? When you're dropping $1,500, $2,000 on just the GPU alone, why is consoles even in your vocabulary? Like, do you think a person who buys a Ferrari is talking about Mustangs and Honda Accords? That's not even
Whoa,
a thing.
easy on Hondas.
Oh man, you know, they just don't care. Like, that's not even a thing for them. They're you know, you're on another plane. How are you buying $3,000 gaming PCs and you want to look up PlayStation content? And what are you doing, bro? You're listen. You spend too much money to worry about consoles. Even if it is console war, you spend too much money to worry about that shit. Listen, prioritize your gaming. You drop 2 G's on a GPU. You're talking about Xbox and PlayStation. What is wrong with you? There is no way. There is no way. I don't know what the hyper-focus is on the Pro. What? I don't know. You know what it is? I think it's what? Extreme. Extreme, you said this a while ago. That the Pro's a great example. The potential, how would you say, kind of like how cameras kind of made, phones made phones. Paraphrasing, but you said phones no longer make cameras mainstream. Now it became a very niche hobby, because why would you buy a regular camera to take pictures when you probably got a phone that does a better job than the camera you would have bought anyway? So nobody really buys cameras. People who buy cameras have an intent.
Right. We used to have point and shoots. We don't have point and shoots anymore.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's no point. No one's gonna buy a regular camera just to take pictures of the family. That's not a thing no more. So the commonality, right? So what that did was it took camera into a new market. Hobbyists or work, or you it's intent. There's intent now to buy an expensive camera. It's no longer just for graduations and celebrations and memories. Cameras took that over. You mentioned that the Pro is a good example, and if they keep going this way, it could take over, you could say, the casual PC market that wants performance but not really to that edge. And the people willing to buy PC that edge is really the hobbyists and the premium experience guys. But the guys who stay on the like, for example, the PC gamers that still play on a 250, why would you stay playing on a 250 when you could just get a console? at a much cheaper price and much better performance. So those guys that stay on old hardware for a long time, they could be like, why am I'm not willing to buy brand new PC hardware, whatever. So I might as well just get these nice, powerful consoles at a cheaper price and actually perform at a decent level, maybe even better than what you're used to. And then the hobbyists are the ones that's going to buy the 3,000, 4,000 PC. And it's just really this small group doing it still.
Listen, like, if we go back 10, 15 years ago, right, we had this situation where to get yourself a decent gaming rig, yes, it was still going to cost you more than a console, but you were getting, first of all, substantially better performance than a console. And second, it wasn't costing you that much more. Like, a $700 price was actually like a really decent computer. But nowadays, you're taking a look at like the actual real prices, not the RP that, I don't know, they sell themselves these cards because no one can ever find them at these prices, you know? I don't know what they do, but you take a look now at like, I was, you know, I built this PC in 2020. So I was kind of like part of this later cycle, and I'm looking around for the, you know, cards that are available. And, you know, I know this is in Australian dollars, but even things like in a 17 series level, you're talking between $1,200 and $1,600, which again to the US will equivalent be like between $800 and $1,000 for a card. That's ridiculous, you know. When the RRP is supposed to be like $450, but you literally have like the real world pricing is more like 2, if not 3 times that. And I thought to myself, okay, it's because this COVID pandemic, this dumbass, you know, miners. Remember when crypto mining was a big deal, and you know the companies even had to like, you know, build in safety things so that they wouldn't just all buy crypto miners, but whatever. We're kind of over that now. Anyways, I thought those were those inflationary factors that were just making the cards super expensive, but they really haven't come down in price. Now you take a look at the 50 series of cards, and I don't think crypto mining is as big a deal as it was before. And the COVID pandemic is well and truly over, right? At least the, you know, I mean, the pandemic is still out there, the virus is still out there. You know, the pandemic part of it is over, and it is still ridiculously expensive. You know, you're still talking about, like you said, a 5080. You are kissing $2,000 in real world pricing, especially if you want to get yourself, you know, like the gamer ass cards, you know, like the Asus Strix and everything like that. You know, you are really starting to touch the ceiling. You're going above 1,500 to see that happen. And yes, I do see an effect like from consoles, because it's no longer possible to beat a PS5 Pro at $700, you know, even $750. And while we on the console side, we lament the fact that this price as they used to, at least they are not as ridiculously expensive as the Nvidia cards, especially, right? Because we think about it, those cards also don't come down in price. You know, like Nvidia is like, they've really taken the Nintendo. If anything, I feel like Nvidia cards get more expensive until they release like a TI version, but then TI version is slightly above the RR previous version, and it kind of just stacks up. It just kind of keeps climbing the ladder until eventually you're finding yourself and you're like, wait, what's going on? And you also don't get the benefit that when they release the old version doesn't really get that much cheaper anyway. So once they release the 60 series cards, you may as well get yourself a 6070, because unless you use Facebook Marketplace, you're not going to find yourself like with a 5070 at a substantially discounted price in a way that you can count on. Because yes, some of those sales happen, but they are rare. So I do feel like, you know, eventually they're going to want to push PC parts more and more up market, not necessarily in terms of performance, but certainly in terms of pricing, because they're going to sell to less and less people. And I do think that now, you know, if I've even seen PC YouTube channels. Who's the one with the long hair? Like, God.
Nexus, Gamer Nexus?
Yeah, Gamer Nexus, I think. Yeah. And he even said that, you know, at this point, why wouldn't you buy a console? Because PC gaming is just getting too goddamn expensive. And I've seen Jay's 2 cents say that as well. Like, it's just too expensive. Like, and again, we talk about the price of cards, which is this weird thing that we do, because I think PC gamers have kind of pulled this off in a really insidious way, that we compare an entire console, which is an entire system, to just the price of one part in a PC, you know, whereas that PC is going to require, you know, a CPU, a motherboard, a cooling system of some kind, a bunch of fans, a casing to house it all. And so you can start off with
think about this ABK when
$1,000 that much more expensive than a PlayStation 5 Pro, and it will have better performance, which it should for more money. But then that $1,000 price card has to be housed within a system that costs between $2,000 and $2,500 if you're going to maximize the potential of that card. Otherwise, you get CPU bottlenecks, you get RAM bottlenecks, you get whatever other bottlenecks you can. So to eliminate that, you have to spend in the money to, clear the path for that card to perform. And I don't know, man. I think PC gaming is obviously going to get popular in certain regions, but I do think that, assuming that these consoles don't lose their identities, you're going to see more and more people just say, like, no, I don't want to, because by the time the PlayStation 6 comes around, and it is better than the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is what it should be anyway, and it should be coming around $500 to $600, it's going to be hard for the everyday person to justify spending 2 or 3 times more on a PC that would barely be able to keep up with that console that was at that price. So it's gonna have that effect. But when we can talk to the community, from one gamer to another, I've always said PC gamers should not be a part of the community. First of all, like you said, they are in a completely different price bracket. Like, you should have better performance if you're spending 3 times the price. Okay. Second of all, they're not honest, because when their thing doesn't work, they don't want to say, hey, this is something like PC gamers always want to pretend that it's your fault. It's the user's fault for the thing going wrong. You could hear even in that clip, I think that guy is live streaming, but even in that clip, he had to tell his audience, like, I did pre-compile the shaders. Like, this isn't just like something where I'm trying to compile the shaders in the background, because they always assume it's your fault. No matter what happens, no matter how much experience you have in PC gaming, it's always a you thing, and they never want to hold the companies responsible. It's like against the thing. And then the third thing is that, let's face it, we don't have the same gaming library. This is why PlayStation isn't selling the way that they thought they would be on PC, because they're not interested in great quality games. They're interested in their version of good, and their version of good isn't our version of good. Just like we don't put mobile gamers here. I've never seen a mobile in this chat like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk with you guys about gaming. And yet PC gamers always want to invade the conversation. And the truth is just that misery loves company. They're miserable because PC gaming is miserable. Being on PC in general is a miserable experience, okay? It's absolutely miserable, okay? But PC gaming is even more miserable because that's supposed to be enjoyable, right? Being on PC sucks, but you understand it because it's forward. Look at Henry. Look at. He looks so dejected. He doesn't want to be doing whatever he's doing there. He knows that he wish he was just having a couple chilling out, but he's on PC and he's doing the things that PC force him to do. He doesn't want to right-click things, or you're doing on a Mac.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Oh.
Listen, Henry, you and I, you know.
I know what you're saying.
Hey,
like,
man,
I think
you guys hit it off.
Yeah, I think what happens is if I buy an expensive PC with a graphics card, or I put one together with a heavy graphics card, I'm absolutely using it for color correction and design and coloring of my artwork more than I game on it. Because when I game, I want to get away from my desk. Absolutely, right? So I think like when a publisher look at the PC market, even if you're looking at those powerful PCs, you got to think about the people that are purchasing it. That they having the purchasing power. They're not spending that income for a purpose of just entertainment, right? So for sure, you got to make some of that money back. So I mean, being frugal that I am, I certainly wouldn't buy a product if I can't make money back with a few commissions or work. So
no, listen, Henry, we need you down under. Okay, you love it here. You love it here. Okay, especially if you can work remote. Just keep working for American companies. Your dollar is gonna go further. We have public parks. We have a healthcare system. That means that if you
also have really big spiders though.
Yeah, but we got a healthcare system to handle that. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You can get guns to shoot them.
We do allow guns for pest control. Remember, we talked about. There we go. So we've got great things over here. We need smart people. Down here we just.
I do like Australia's I do like our show quite a bit.
It's like everything about America, but like 1,000 times better. Okay, okay, just like 1,000 times. Actually, is there something that America does better than Australia?
I think we mass produce enough stuff to make it more affordable.
No, don't worry. You've got the American income. You'll be good.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you do anything better? I don't feel like there's a single thing that. No, hold on. There must be something.
In terms of what?
Anything. Just anything. I mean, we pick up rubbish better than you. We established that already. So
no, we have that. We have that too.
No. We have that everywhere. You have that some places. We have that everywhere. I remember you talked to me about New York. You told me that the rats are the ones carrying the garbage in New York.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That surprised the hell out of me. I've been in California my whole life. I was like, they don't have what? What's going on in New York?
What's going on?
That surprised the hell out of me, dude. I was like,
why you think the Turtles are Splinters based out of New York? There's a reason for that.
Yeah, free food.
Oh yeah, they saw an overgrown rat, and that's there's just no. It's yeah. So what we've established is Australia is just better. So you should just come down here, and you'll be great. Yeah, there we go. There it is. We have less people, but we have almost the same size, land as you. Almost. I think America's 20% bigger, but we have 10 times less people. So the pestering neighbors, there's 10 times less of them. There's that. Housing. You do housing better. Yeah, we're in a housing crisis. Not gonna lie, that one sucks.
Are you?
You do housing better.
We do.
But where do you live?
I live in LA.
No, the guns are the same. Pardon?
I live in LA. So
in LA. Oh,
we got money.
Housing be about the same.
We do.
Housing be about the same.
We do self-defense better.
Or so we claim.
Or so you claim.
Yeah, the good guy with guns are never around when we need them.
If you choose not to defend yourself, that's a different thing.
Our police don't shoot us. There's that.
Well, that's another story when it comes to
Ouch.
Yeah. There's that. It's funny because our police are actually not allowed to draw their guns without probable cause. It's crazy, And when I say our, I don't mean Australia. I just mean the entire rest of the world. That's how all of the rest of the world works. You don't come out with weapons drawn and then get surprised that they shoot accidental people. It's funny. It's funny like that. You guys are so cute over there. You come out, you knock on the door, your gun's already out. And how could that go? You just
listen.
And then they say, "Oh, the suspect looked panicked." I don't know if a person had a gun pointed at me, I would panic. But that's just me, I might do something stupid, like try to run away. I don't know. It's just a meeting, Just a person has a tool designed to end human life, and he just knocked on my door, and I didn't expect it, and he's pointing it at me. It's crazy like that. So, anyways, that doesn't happen over here. People actually don't mind talking to the police. It's not aggressive. Food. No, you don't.
Yeah, we got better food.
Do you know? I
think SoCal has really good food. Yeah,
I was talking to someone and I was like, "Why don't they like women?"
Can you get good Mexican food in Australia?
Of course, you can get good food from everywhere.
Lies.
No, I can tell you a restaurant. Go look it up. Fonda, Fonda.
Fonda.
World class.
The name already sounds terrible.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The food's great.
A Mexican restaurant named Fonda.
Yeah.
Already.
I mean, we have Fanta.
Jacked. Fanta. It's already jacked. I don't know. Kind of suspect on your food.
Hey,
it's amazing.
We got to shout out Glassdoor. He's been donating.
Okay. Oh, we got a couple more. Okay. He says, Glassdoor Gamer says, PC guys focus on the Pro because it's a threat in innovation. That when a console gets to say 120 FPS consistent, the value add is gone for the PC.
That's okay. They still have it. It's just they just have to share that that bragging rights, right? So
Yeah.
And that's why you see that the Pro is always
price.
compared next to the PC.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Glassdoor Gamer. He says console gaming is a premium experience with point-in-time hardware. PC gaming, premium hardware, suboptimal experience. PC, and I'm just gonna unload. I'm gonna mention all the wrong shit. I'm gonna be the most bitter PC gamer in the community. I'm gonna be so bad that they're gonna mail me the PlayStation 6 just to get away from PC. Watch.
You're like
PC gamer is gonna be like, yo, just buy Porter Rock the PlayStation 6 and tell them to just stop gaming on PC. Just
they're gonna kick you out. They're gonna kick you out of the house.
Yeah. There's no stopping me. I'm the unwelcome neighbor in the neighborhood. That guy. We're gonna have to deal with it. All right. Hey, so that's all the topics, unless somebody wants to address.
I've got a link. I sent you a link.
Oh my god.
I think I need to keep this tradition of cultural exchange, okay? Because I'm the only one down under. Okay.
Where you put it? Okay,
and you guys have me as Wagon, over there. So I've got to show you what our country has over. Oh, you do better breakdancing.
American habits.
We've established that.
After
We've established that. You do better breakdancing. There is that. This is not really
the breakdancing.
our best. Yeah, that one is. That's one thing. That's for sure.
Breakdancing. Yeah, that's
breakdancing is yours. Matter of fact, all of dancing. I don't ever want to say an Australian dance. You can have all of the dance.
Dancing. All of the dancing.
Man,
all of the
dance. Even Australian dances, you probably do them better. I never want to see any Australian on any international stage ever try dancing in a competition with anyone ever again. So there's that.
All right. So let's see. 10 American habits I lost after moving to Australia. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Caitlin and I'm an American learning to live down under here in beautiful Sydney, Australia. I've been living in Australia since December of 2021. Time is flying by and already 10 months in Australia, I've had some American habits that I've just lost completely since moving over here. And honestly, as an American coming over to Australia, I was one of those people
closer to you for about 3 months a year because I do visit.
Same way that I am.
This is for extreme. I visit my mom and my brother and his family in Taiwan, like usually between January and March. So maybe a little longer because I work remote, but that makes
made
me.
A video on the live stream though, so that's.
I should take a look.
Yeah, there you go.
There's going to be some things added, but nothing's really going to change. I'm
that American?
30, I'm set in my ways already, and I was shocked putting this list together to see just how much of my habits have changed since moving to Australia. So if you want to see the American habits that I've lost after coming to Australia, grab a Becky, grab a cuppa, and let's jump right into this video.
Grab a Becky? What's that? What is that? Grab a Becky.
Biscuit?
That's what it is? That's what it's called, a Becky? Yakult Biscuits Becky?
I don't know what she was talking about.
He's more Australian than you. See now, hey, that, you know what, that's an answer. I don't want everybody to see my face. What can Americans do better than Australians? Be Australian. Apparently we can be a better Australian than you can. You don't know what Becky
that's a show. Come down here. Yeah. Get here.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, you got too many spiders down there.
The first habit that I've lost, and I'm actually really glad I lost this one, is microwaving water to make tea. Yes, American.
That's not an American thing. Henry, you do that? Who does that?
Of course not.
Look at you. Listen, Chill Will is iconic American right there. That is American as apple pie. Will, do you microwave water?
No, I have a water boiler.
Crazy ass shit. That is disgusting.
Wait, hold on. How do you make your water for your tea?
Huh? I have a water heater, or I do it in boiling. I don't do tea.
I
don't do tea.
Like a zojirushi.
No, that's a trick question. That's a trick question.
Where's the heat source?
Huh?
Is it the stove?
No, I could do
doing
it
it wrong.
on stove.
Chill, Will.
Stove.
Doing it wrong.
Stove.
But I don't
Stove?
drink tea though.
But no, but
Yeah,
we don't
I
do
know
tea.
because you're American.
So coffee.
Yeah.
I do coffee. Coffee. I have a hot water kettle.
Do you have an electric kettle?
Yeah, electric kettle.
Okay, you're doing it right. Okay, who else has got an electric kettle?
I don't.
It's not a kettle, but it's kind of like a water boiler. That's very popular in Asia, right?
Oh
so
yeah, you're doing it
so
wrong, but culturally, I like that.
You're doing it wrong, but I respect the culture.
Yeah.
I respect the culture. Like, yo, I
Only
can't even
1,000 years
picture.
old.
Like, ew, like you microwave your water?
That's what you guys do. Hey, she was American. Hey, just like Reagan represented all of Australia, she represents all of America.
Listen. She's looting.
She's American.
She's grifting. No, she's grifting. She's grifting for the algorithm.
No, I still have to suffer for Reagan. You guys.
She's grifting for the algorithm.
Back to the video.
I want to see the chat. Every American's be like, microwave your water. Oh my god.
Americans do actually.
Like if you have a microwave, you have a stove. Goddamn boiler, crying out loud.
Right.
Well, she's lying.
No, hold on. If you have a microwave, you have a plug. Get an electric kettle. What on earth is wrong with you guys?
I'm gonna tell you why she's lying. Because look, she says microwave her water for tea. So that's 2 lies. We don't care about tea. So we don't microwave our water. But if we did, it isn't for tea either.
Right.
Double lie. She's grifting. She's an Xbox fan.
You have
She's
to take
Xbox.
it.
Fake news.
You have to take it.
Fake
She's
news.
American.
Fake news. She got deported to Australia.
Electric kettles. Honestly, Americans just aren't really big tea drinkers. Actually, there was a very recent video by American and local, like not too far from where I grew up actually. Evan Edinger from South Jersey lives in the UK, and he actually made a really interesting video about why most Americans don't have tea kettles or electric kettles or whatever you want to call them in their house.
Well, that I agree. Most use the stove. Most boil their water in stove. That's the most common one. Boiling water. Microwave water?
So if you want to see that full video, I'll link it down below in the description for you guys. But as an American, I did microwave water in order to make tea. And to be honest, I didn't really drink tea that much. If I did, it was either iced tea or I'd have tea with honey and lemon when I was feeling sick and had a really sore and scratchy throat. Otherwise, I'm not really much of a tea drinker. I drink it a little bit now and then, or if I'm at somebody's house and they're making tea, I don't mind having a cup with a couple biscuits or something then, but really, I'm not a tea person. But even when I do make tea, I have completely gotten rid of the habit of putting a mug full of water into the microwave and heating it up for 90 seconds so that it was warm enough that you could put a tea bag in it. Yes, you don't even put the tea bag in, you just microwave the water and then you add a tea bag. It's such a bizarre way to make tea after moving abroad and seeing how you're actually supposed to properly make a cup of tea. So even though I'm not a huge tea drinker, it is a habit that I'm so glad that I have lost and don't microwave my water anymore to make tea. The second habit I've lost is arguing about politics. When you're an American, your politics.
Okay, yeah, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Especially now more than ever.
Your political identity is such a big part of who you are. And in America, so many people are really argumentative about politics, about their political beliefs. And I feel like this is something that isn't as common over here in Australia, at least not to the same extent. Yes, Aussies can be political. Yes, you're going to find some Aussies on the extreme ends of both sides, but the reality is Aussies don't talk nearly as much about politics as Americans do from my experience. And on top of that, I've stopped arguing with people over it. If they want to feel what the left feels or what the right feels, I'm at the point where I shrug my shoulders and say, okay, I don't care. If that's your opinion, that's fine. So many people have opinions that they refuse to change. A lot of people don't actually want to learn. They just want to be right. And I've gotten to that point, not just from moving abroad, but I think also just that point. The third habit I've gotten rid of is having a wardrobe for all seasons. And this isn't something that every American has.
That's an American thing? Like, that's not like normal people stuff, having a wardrobe for seasons? Like, you don't have a summer wardrobe, a fall wardrobe?
Thing.
Oh, what's your...
It's an Australian
thing. What?
It's an Australian thing.
What's an Australian thing?
Having a wardrobe for having a wardrobe for I feel like that's more like an Australian thing because in Melbourne anyway we get wild weather, we just
but like places with seasons, you're gonna have a wardrobe for seasons. Like New York, it's hot as fuck.
I don't think it gets that cold in Australia.
It's cold as shit in the winter.
I feel like it doesn't get as cold as you though, because you guys go into the negative degrees. So
But how is this an American thing? Having wardrobe, like nobody, like this only in America. Like we champion wardrobe seasonal war. We champion seasonal clothing
overconsumption. Yeah, awful.
This goes on crack, boy.
And honestly, I'm very
she
lucky.
about
I
to
grew up with
she
a
about to
family
hit
who
the
was
thumbs
very
down
loving and
button.
caring, always
Why
made sure
does
that we had
she
clothes, had a
grifted?
roof over our head, had
Let's see
food.
the next
I
one.
was very much. I've lost is feeling guilty for not tipping. So this is something that took a while for me to adjust to, and I.
Believe me, Americans do not feel guilty for not tipping. Believe me. Hell, they don't even tip when we're supposed to tip. Believe
Tipping
me,
culture is terrible, though.
Believe me. No, when I was in I will say this: when I was in Europe, it felt weird not tipping. As I didn't feel sorry, it was just something I was accustomed to. But believe me, after 2 minutes, I got used to it.
You guys never seen those viral videos of like Uber drivers going wild on not getting a tip? Americans don't tip.
Nah. Oh, that must have been funny. You know, but
the thing is, you guys need to tip.
Yeah. So actually, yes, because of
because
waiters,
corporations want you. Yeah,
they earn less than minimum wage. That's like the
I
only
know.
profession
That's
that
what
they're
I'm saying.
allowed
You've let your
less than minimum wage.
corporations somehow trick you into thinking that you should pay for the
Listen.
person's salary.
The corporations are doing a lot of things that they get away with.
I do remember Ashley and I talked about this in a video a while back, but I used to feel such a looking forward to like American patriotic holidays over here in Australia. Obviously, 4th of July is
What? Looking forward to American holidays. Well, no shit, you're in Australia. You don't get the benefit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I get the day off for
is that
4th
a
of
thing?
July? And Australia's like, what the fuck do you want the 4th off for? It's just a regular day.
We have better holidays too, and we have more of them.
You have more holidays? That I could. Hey, listen, more holidays is never a bad thing.
And you get 4 weeks off per year.
I'm all
Not just
about
2.
that. Well, that's a business thing. Yeah, the civilian. Oh, yeah, for you civilian. See, I get 30 days in. I'm in military, so they give us 4 weeks or 30 days a year. We earn 30 days a year. Crazy how the military got better days off. Billions.
To be fair, if your life was on the line, I feel like you guys should get 2 months off.
I mean, they gotta give us something. They gotta give us something.
I'm just saying.
care about baseball. You guys, I know.
Pretending to care about baseball. What is wrong with her?
That's a grift.
Baseball is
this girl is grifting, bro. No, you ain't beating the charges. This girl's not beating the charges. Kind of Australian, you are not beating the charges. Like pretending to care about baseball. There's a lot of people in America that don't care about baseball.
Right.
This guy.
Baseball's like America's.
Listen. She can admit that baseball is a terrible sport now. She's out of it. She's out of the cult. Okay, she can say now.
There's people in America saying baseball's terrible.
Best time.
But now she doesn't have to pretend she
of going
can.
to Phillies games with family and friends and whatnot.
She's terrible.
She just has to come down here and pretend she can buy cricket instead.
Listen. What she accomplished was she got views from us. That's what she accomplished. She got views from you, and now she got views from me. Damn you.
There you go.
All that in my head.
Extreme.
Habit number 8. This is going to make me sound like a lush, but drinking out of red Solo cups. That's something Americans do. That's not Hollywood.
Holy shit. So you're telling me red Solo cups? What is she talking about? Like, you don't have red cups like that?
No, we don't, actually.
What the fuck is going on here?
We don't use the red Solo cups.
Let me show the chat just in case.
So you guys, you know how in movies you always have the red Solo cups? I literally thought that was a film thing. I didn't know that was actually like you guys actually go and buy single-use disposable cups for a party. That's ridiculous.
This is how she's making everything. Apparently this is how it is. This is red Solo cups. Whereas American has red Solo cups.
I know that not just in America. I'm just saying Americans use them like every day, pretty much.
No,
I thought it was like
we use it for like picnics,
I use it for functions. I'm not trying to wash dishes.
Yeah, functions. I'm not trying to wash a whole bunch of dishes and shit. Fuck
and
that.
I ain't trying to have you guys break my glasses.
What? Are you inviting toddlers over? You can't trust them with your glasses?
No, but
People
you have
just
to
can't
put
handle their
you have to
alcohol.
put
That's
it
what
in
it is.
dishwashers. Get out of here without doing that. You gotta, we
That's
got
crazy.
dishwashers. I'm not
You
trying
do
to
know the
load
entire world just gives
dishwashers.
people glasses, right? Again, we
Get
just
outta
give
here.
people glasses. Come
No,
down
we
here.
give
You
them-
come to my party.
listen.
I give you a glass like an adult.
No, you get a red Solo cup and then you throw it in the trash, and guess what? I ain't got to worry about cleaning it. You think I'm gonna clean 20 people, 30 people's bullshit? Get out of here.
Worlds are gonna go extinct because of you.
No, that's why red Solo cups are a thing.
Yeah, man. Get out
Why?
of
So
here.
the worlds can go extinct?
Like, what the hell? So I'm gonna throw a party, and at the end of the party, I'm gonna act like a butler.
I've never heard of a red
outta
Solo
here.
cup getting stuck at sea. I've heard the little things for the 6-packs, the little plastic, not a red Solo cup.
Let the world burn, but I'm not gonna end up being a butler at the end of my own party. Get out of here. This is ridiculous.
You
Be
telling me
happy
at
to throw a
3, 4 in
party.
the morning when people leave my house, I gotta clean up after them too?
I gotta
Yes,
clean, get
that's
out
throw
of
that
here.
shit,
that's
throw
how
that
the
shit away,
world
bro.
Listen,
does it.
Respect
do you
my
give them
house, throw
regular
it away.
plates? Do you give them regular plates and regular forks
Yes.
too? Oh my
Yes, what the
god!
fuck?
Hell the fuck nah! Y'all eating off
Paper
this paper
plates,
plate.
baby. That's an American
Throw that
thing.
shit. Yeah, I am not cleaning after all this shit. After all y'all.
Oh, you guys
Hell
are
nah.
terrible. Wait,
Listen,
so you think
come
I'm coming to your
listen,
house and you're giving me a plastic fork and
You
things?
goddamn
No,
right.
no.
You listen,
For the
listen. If you want to
functions,
play
for
in
the
a proper
functions.
cup, listen. If you want to play in a
I want
if it's like
cutlery.
no, listen.
I'm not
no,
a-
listen,
I'm not a
listen.
child.
No, listen.
No, like,
if it's
if
just
you're-
listen, if it's just you invited for dinner, that's fine. But if I'm having a party,
Yes.
20 people, 60 frames, no lag, get together, you getting that Red Solo cup, dog. You getting that cup, dog.
Nah,
you
you're
drinking
not
out that
crazy.
cup.
I
You
want
Nah,
guys
like,
will
if-
serve 15, 20 cups.
Yes.
Y'all be washing your own dishes.
No.
Y'all washing your own shit. That's what y'all do.
No, like, yeah, if I had Extreme over for dinner, I would give him our silverware and plates.
Yeah,
but if
that's
I'm
a
throwing like
proper
a Super
dinner.
Bowl party and everyone's drunk,
Oh, nah.
loaded, not giving a fuck, nah. That's my favorite mug. You just dropped
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't drop it.
Y'all getting plastic.
No, you know what I know?
spoons,
You want to know?
straws.
You guys are accustomed to being able to drop it. That's why even when you're drunk, you're like, oh, it's a red Solo cup, I'll
But
drop
what
it.
happens when you
But
get
if
drunk?
you had glass, you'd be accustomed to know I shouldn't drop the
No.
glass.
No.
It make you a better
They-
person. We'll make you
No,
better
they-
drunks.
No, you're just gonna have broken
It'll
glass.
make you better
everywhere.
drunk.
We'll make you better drunks. I'm telling you,
need
I've
to
had
make-
parties where people are drunk and they don't break my shit. It's
Y'all don't get
possible.
drunk. Y'all don't get American drunk. That's the only thing we do better. We get drunk better.
No. We do have disposable cups, of course. It's just that it's culturally like not taboo, but it's like you're a bit of a jerk if you're giving adults plastic cutlery. Like if it's like 100 people at your personal house, okay, fine. But
Oh,
also we
okay,
don't
so
give
you
you
need
plastic.
100.
We give you like the paper stuff.
So the
Yeah,
It's
middle
got to
is
be
like,
100.
like,
It
if you
can't be
like
50,
more than
60.
Get the
50,
fuck outta
more
here.
than 50
Bro,
will,
no,
will
listen,
allow you to use some
listen.
disposable things.
Listen. If it's not like an actual Sunday, not even, because if I have 30 people for Thanksgiving, y'all getting plastic plates. Y'all getting plastic plates. You getting this plate.
That's insane.
Listen. You don't
That
like
is
it? Go
insane.
eat somewhere else. Go eat somewhere else. You ain't gotta eat here.
I literally would walk out your house. Are you kidding? Like that's not even the question.
Get out of here.
I
I literally would walk out your house.
Listen,
It'd be cold
That's
outside.
insane.
Listen, until you
That's
smell
insane.
that food,
I
you're gonna
respect
be like,
myself.
listen. Okay, when you smell that food, let's see what else. What else she's doing here?
Make excuses for taking a sick day. When I was in the States, if I needed to take a sick day, I would email my boss and say, hey, I'm not feeling well. I have a fever. I have an upset stomach. I have a splitting migraine. I'd always give some excuse as to why I'm not going to be in. And that
use a
was
what?
between different managers, different
So
jobs.
you
It was
need an
always
excuse in Australia?
No, you
Is that
don't.
what she's getting at?
What she's complaining about? Like a sick day, you're gonna tell me, hey, I'm taking my sick day, and this is the reason why. What happened? Like why in Australia you just
Most of
don't
the time
show
you
up
don't
to
have
work?
to give a reason.
Yeah, I was
You
about to
just
say,
don't
I don't
just
give a
tell them
reason
you're
for
not
my
coming.
job.
Oh yeah,
You don't tell them you're not
sometimes you
coming.
sometimes you say, hey, I'm not coming in, I'm taking my sick day.
Yeah, that's basically
Right.
it every time.
That's literally what I do.
Yo, this girl got views from us, bro.
was this need
She hit the
to
algorithm.
explain.
You know what's the worst part? Thanks to Extreme, now I'm gonna see more of her shit as a suggestion. Fuck.
Why you're
As you
feeling
should.
I gotta
ill in
block
order
her.
to take a sick day over in the States.
As you
Whereas over here, I just say,
right,
I
let's
don't
don't
feel
feel
guilty,
nasty.
not telling them why I'm taking a
I'm
sick
about
day.
to block
And
Destiny.
honestly,
He's
sick
annoying.
days are something that are earned. So if you need to take a sick day over here, just take it. And number 10 is worrying about medical debt. I don't have to really worry about that anymore.
All right,
To be honest, if
that's a
something
good
comes
one.
up like
that's
I need-
the video. About medical debt? Yeah, that's the video. She right. She ain't lying. She is not lying. That is not a lie. Motherfuckers are losing their houses.
That's a fact.
On that shit. That's facts. Chat, that's facts. Medical debt, that's literally that is the number one debt in America. Medical debt. She ain't lying.
Oh, also, our student debt works better than yours. There's also that, you know.
Yeah, student debt's
like
pretty
it's
bad.
the number one reason I don't just freelance, because covering insurance on my own is expensive. It's like $600 a month.
It's insane.
It's $600 a month.
That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap.
Private health insurance in Australia, the best is like $100 a fortnight, and that's private. If you're an Australian citizen, it's free. Actually, most of the things are free. Dental isn't free. For dental, you need private health insurance for like $100 every fortnight. So it's like $200 a month, and that's only again if you need to have it. And that's the best. That's like the very top, like top of the top. We cover you for like you have birth defects, and we'll go back and fix them.
Wow, bro.
Yeah,
pretty expensive out here. Spending thousands.
Yeah. And also, our health insurance is not tied to your employer. You can have it when you're unemployed. You're good. You got your money. Nobody cares where it comes from.
I mean, they have private health insurance. You don't need an employer, but that's expensive.
I think the average is a lot more expensive when you're not employed.
Average is like $1,200 a month. Buy it yourself. When you buy it yourself, $1,200 a month.
Yeah. The only thing that's really expensive, medical bill wise, is the ambulance. Ambulances can be expensive, but you can buy ambulance insurance for $60 a year, and then that'll cover you.
Yeah, you're recruiting us hard.
There you go. Medical debt. I was waiting for that one.
I'll just die instead of go to hospital.
I was waiting for the medical debt part.
I'll just die. He said, I'll just die. Why you think I joined the military? I ain't got to worry about that shit. I got cheap. Listen, I'm sorry, but even when I retire, we got access to affordable health care. Very affordable.
Oh, and by the way, the ambulance cover includes the helicopters and every form of ambulance. So, just so you know.
Just let me die so my wife can get my life insurance.
In America, you ain't getting no helicopter. Be like, nah, you better be Beyonce. You better be married to Beyonce.
And also, our insurance companies, get this, they actually pay you back. They don't make it a bother. You don't have to go back and forth 1,000 times. You just send them your bill. You send them the thing. 2 weeks later, you get your thing back. It's that simple. It's like just like that. You just do that. And then
he's really mad. See, Extreme is doing this because he's upset that he's still breakdancing on the thumbnail.
No,
this is just him lashing out. That's it.
I just want to point out that Australia is a better country than yours.
He's just that. He's just terrible.
Also,
absolutely
student debt below $40,000 a year, you don't have to pay any of it back. You have to actually wait until you earn something of a living before you have to pay back your student debt, and it's like 10 times less than yours. And it's taken out of your paycheck automatically, so you don't have to think about paying it back. It's great. It's fantastic. You should come study here. It's fantastic. You just
I already got my degree.
You love it. You love it.
Okay. Anyway, but y'all still suck at breakdancing. Hey,
we do.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap this podcast.
Oh, Chad is just telling me that private health companies. They include the ambulance cover too. Thank you for reminding me how wonderful this place is. Love it here. You should come here. You'll love it.
Yeah, but you could die any day by the animals. What's the point of having all that stuff and then one day you die because you walk on a beach and you hit the wrong rock?
True. All of that is possible.
Or a kangaroo jumps you.
Or a kangaroo comes and slaps the shit out of you.
Yeah, it comes
100%, right? Could come and hit you. But if you spend 30 days,
kangaroo knocking on your door, and you can't get a gun to shoot it because they won't let you because you can't defend yourself. So a kangaroo's out there fucking you up.
Actually, kangaroos are classified as pests. You are allowed to shoot them. So here we are.
That's what I'm gonna say. I need to shoot these kangaroos because there's a whole clique on the block, and they're chasing me every day. And then you got magpies.
You're gonna be shooting him,
insulting you.
Yeah,
you know, kangaroo, so you better be aiming well.
You got a whole legion of magpies. They're like sexually assaulting everybody in Australia.
But if you need to spend 30 days in hospital for any of these causes or all of them at the same time, it will probably cost you something like $30 at the end of it. It's wonderful. It's great.
That's just crazy. America. Yeah. But that's just not, but the crazy part is not just Australia. Like almost the whole world has that. Germany is amazing. They have a great healthcare system. You just have a card and you're a citizen. Free. It's like, it's us.
Yeah, that's the same thing here, actually. We got this green card. It's called Medicare. Yeah. You just show that and then you're good. You just walk to your doctor.
Spain, England.
Also, we don't really like assign doctors or anything like that. Like, obviously, you can have your own doctor, but you can let you go to anyway. Like, you can just choose whatever hospital you want to go to. It's pretty, it's great. It's fantastic, Oh, you don't like that nurse? You just go to a different hospital. It's crazy like that. It's wonderful.
I mean, crazy. Technically, we have that. It's just that we go to emergency room, and then when they bill us, we just don't pay.
True.
Same thing.
Yeah, you're right about
you can
that.
go to any emergency room you want, and then when you get a bill, you just don't pay.
Took a friend to the ER once, and I'm like, oh no, she was there for ages and everything. We got the bill back. It was like $20. It's great.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
$20.
Yeah,
can't even get McDonald's for
that.
$20. Can't even get McDonald's for $20, let alone medical care here.
By the way, how do you think that we have people like Crocodile done like down here? It's because he knew it was covered. Like no matter, like it's a career you can afford to have in Australia.
Oh man, that shit is wild. All right. We're going to wrap up the show. Hit the like button. Hey, make sure you, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for rocking out. Please share this out. And then, of course, if membership opportunities are available, just click the link on that. And we're going to go around the room. We got Chill Will. First appearance on the podcast. I hope you're able to make it to many more. But damn, thanks for coming through, brother. How's it feel?
That feels good. Fucking Extreme didn't insult me too much, just the USA.
Yeah, you talk shit about our whole country. Listen, we're gonna invade Australia, and they're gonna be the 52nd state after Canada's the 51st.
After Canada, after Canada,
we gotta focus on Canada first. They're gonna be the 51st state, and then Australia will be 52nd, and Puerto Rico still won't be a state. Everyone is a state. Unbelievable.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on.
Why?
Because we'll demand better health care. Like we'll be like, why not?
No, we'll convince you paying for it is better.
Oh, you couldn't. That's one thing Australians could never let go. Oh, and also we'll have to change the Second Amendment because we change ours, by the way. We change ours, so we'll try to change yours.
But so we'll help you out. You won't have a constitution. You just fall under ours.
No. We'll change it. We'll change the system.
You are the 52nd state. Embrace
Our politicians, once every 4 years, actually do something that's beneficial for the community. It's only once every 4 years, but it counts.
But you won't do that anymore because you'll fall under ours.
Trust me, man.
So
don't count Australians.
So representatives that actually do stuff, yeah, that's gone.
And we'll have to get rid of the electoral college. Can you imagine the negotiation to take over Australia? Okay. We'll just be like, yes, no, you can't come and invade us, but before we do, we just have some terms and conditions, okay? First, we need to have free healthcare, okay? That is a non-negotiable.
I say, can we spread that around too? Because I kind of like that non-negotiable. We stop tipping, and then no tip.
Mm-hmm.
We're not tipping.
Oh yes, we can't
Australians don't tip.
We don't tip.
I agree to that term. That's a good term.
Also,
I like that term.
We have to be able to drink water from the tap, and that means every tap in the house, not just a special filtered tap. Mm-hmm. Like no, every tap has to have potable drinking water. Mm-hmm. That has to be. So
even the bathroom, like you drink water out of the bathroom.
Bathroom taps in Australia are safe to drink. Including even the taps outside. Unless the tap in Australia is specifically marked as not safe to drink, which, by the way, they have to be, and that's only like residential areas don't really have those. It's only like public parks when they're too far away from like a filter source, they will put there, you cannot drink this water. But 99% of the taps you can drink out of. Every tap in a home. It's a thing. It's nice. It's non-negotiable. Yeah. It's water. You're in a first world country. Ask yourself, why can't you drink water from every tap?
No, but
Ask
to be
you're the
honest, I think
richest
you
country on the
can.
planet.
I just don't think we don't because of the location. That's why I said you drink water out of the bathroom.
No, you can. We don't drink water out of the bathroom.
That's why I say, but I don't think in America. No, but it all comes from the same boiler. Like it all comes from like the water that pours out is in the same. It's not like we have two separate sources of water for each bathroom or faucet.
No,
it's
but
all the same.
Is your standard source clean enough? Because I remember Flint, Michigan.
That's just from Michigan.
Yeah,
New York has great water. New York has the best tasting water from the faucet. It's actually good. You could tell.
Yeah. Is it?
Because
when you look at all of the water index, like who has the best water in the world, it's like a bunch of Nordic countries, Australia, Nordic countries, Europe, and then America is like down there by China. It's not good.
Best. Well, that's because of Flint, Michigan. The best tasting water by country.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you drink water in Detroit, you're growing another arm.
Nice. Like Mortal Kombat?
Okay, let's see.
About to find out now.
So I found a list over here: Switzerland, Norway, Luxembourg, New Zealand, Finland, Denmark, Canada, Austria, Germany, and Singapore. This is one list that I found.
America's not even on the list. Why?
No.
America refuses to participate. This list is woke. That's why. I don't know why America's not participating list. Oh, that's bad. All right. All right, bro. All right, Extreme. I think you have a new video out.
I have a new video out, people. I have lives that I'm doing now. You know, we did Sword of the Sea. You know, fantastic looking game, by the way. It's on PlayStation Plus, and I think it's also on Game Pass. So in case, you know, you don't want to put any money towards that, you can at least try it. Fantastic game, great game to chill out and everything like that. Playing Slay the Spire, doing terrible at it, but you know, we keep getting. It's funny because I win when I'm off stream and I lose when I'm on stream. It's amazing. You know, just don't verify that. Just believe me. You know, and I have another video. It talks about anti-intellectualism and the enshittification of the internet, because the internet is shit now. You know, Google doesn't work anymore. YouTube is garbage. Have you seen Pinterest lately? Pinterest. Oh my god.
That's still
around? Anyways, if you want to hear me,
yeah, they are.
Oh, it is, but it is garbage.
I haven't seen Pinterest in a while.
60% ads, 30% AI, 10% actual posts from humans. It's awful.
I use it whenever I need a science fiction concept art reference for some of my work. Yeah.
P-Rod, put that back up on the screen.
Oh, you want to see that? You saw that quick
shit?
Colin Moriarty. I had to put that up. So this was the post I was talking about. Colin Moriarty. He says, "Is it me or are the folks saying everything should be third party? Literally the same exact people who are celebrating, wishing, and hoping for and promoting console exclusivity more than anyone else in our space. Regardless of where you stand, it feels wildly disingenuous." Cole Eastwood replied, "A few years ago, console fans couldn't have those games from the other platform. Now they can, and they found a new thing to celebrate, which is a far better thing than celebrating exclusivity." Moriarty replies, "Or the very thing you loudly championed and egged on completely failed, and so you pivoted to something new. Whether or not it's your intention, that's certainly how it reads. I'm a console fan, and my opinions haven't changed at all, so your explanation is inadequate." Ouch.
Damn.
Ouch. Poor Cole.
That's a smackdown for the top rope. You do better wrestling. WWE. Yeah, that shit's good.
He got smoked. Like, bro, just be honest. Like, it's okay to just be like I still say these platforms should have exclusive content. PlayStation should keep their exclusives, not to include keeping away from PC. Xbox console should keep their stuff exclusive. Focus on your console, right? Or just get the hell out. Like, just don't be wishy-washy. Don't do this wishy-washy stuff. Commit. Do what Sega did. I respect Sega. They couldn't do it, so they just left and committed to the third-party publisher. Let other people deal with it. We're not going to deal with any bit of it anymore. Just commit. Make a decision. Make a commitment. Hardware, ecosystem, this is what you do, or just get rid of it all and don't even bother. Just make games and stuff. Just commit, So it ain't this whole kumbaya stuff, You could clearly see the people, Cole Eastwood got smoked. He's frauding. All right, Henry. Man, it's great. I'm glad you showed up. That's awesome.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thanks for having me. And what can I tell if people are interested in looking at my artwork?
Yes.
Can I send them to my IG?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
actually.
Okay. My Instagram is _art by Henry _. So if you like to check out stuff I do, and so let there be continue to be exclusive that showcase the hardware power of specifically built for those games. That's what I stand for. And if one game doesn't sway me to buy a console, then let it be so. But chances are I will for a certain game. Yeah.
Look at that. Simple. Life was so simple.
Simple.
Sean.
What's going on?
Man with 1,200 plats.
Yeah, so basically on my end, I just finished Mafia, Old Country last week. And yeah, I actually finished the whole thing. Really good game. Really good game. But this week I'm actually going to be focused on God of War starting tomorrow. So I'm gonna hopefully try to beat that by Sunday, hopefully.
Damn.
Like the rebrand God of War. Okay.
Yeah, for PlayStation. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the Gears of War for that. But like I said, Mafia Old Country is a very good game. So I recommend that. Porter Rock. I know you say you want to play that. I definitely recommend that game. It's really good.
We have the coolest people on this podcast. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on.
It's
gonna focus.
Play why?
It's
Me?
not.
Hold on.
It's not
Mafia Old Country.
Oh, Mafia Old Country. Okay, yeah. I'll get to that.
That's what I'm saying. I recommend it since I beat it. It's really good.
Nice. Good stuff. Okay.
People, go follow Henry. He drew Aloy.
Yeah, thanks. That's actually a commission.
Nice
it's like a bitch because I had to draw her braids and they're little knots and they're her beads. So I charged too little. I should have charged a lot more for that.
What was your Instagram again, Henry?
It's you know why? Now that I think about it, I should have charged more.
Yeah. It's _art by Henry _.
Was this like a regular person or like a company?
Oh, it's a regular person.
Okay.
Like, cause a lot of fans because if they try to catch me at a convention, like my time is limited, right? So how much I can produce within the weekend. So people reach out like maybe a month or two ahead to to prepay and pre-order stuff that they can pick up at the show. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
At P-Rock.
What's up?
Two things. And the panel. How do you guys think, what are your predictions for Lost Soul Aside? Do you think it's going to blow up in China, like Black Myth Wukong?
I think so. I mean, I think if it's going to blow up anywhere, it will be China. With the developers, I mean, they're doing good. Sony's doing a good job marketing. It's probably doing better marketing in China than the US, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I think it's cool
and it's day and date on PC, so there's opportunities to sell there too.
Right. Is it all right if I plug my channel too as well, brother?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Shit, you dropping content? Hell yeah.
I do drop content. I like to stream survival horror games, and next month is loaded with survival horror games. We got Silent Hill F, Chronos: The New Dawn, Dying Light the Beast, if it don't fucking crash on me, and the Alien VR games getting fucking first-person mode.
Play the Steam version. That's it. Just play the
But
Steam
yeah, I
version,
like to stream survival horror games. That's my thing. I love survival horror.
Oh, so you do horror too? So I actually did a couple of horror games. I did Canine I did Canine, Rat Shaker. I did Rat Shaker. I did Infliction. I did that not too long ago. So yeah, I do the indie horrors too, man. I love indie horrors, man.
Like my next stream, I'm probably just gonna mess around on the OG Resident Evil 2 that they.
I got that. Yes, I got 2 and 3. I'm glad I bought it on PS3 because it was grandfathered in.
Yep, they're grandfathered.
It was grandfathered in. I got both of them.
60 frames no lag, where we bring people together. I got Henry and Extreme together. Now I got Chill Will and Sean K. Look at that here. This is, come to my channel. We bring people together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Extreme, what camera do you use?
Sony cameras.
Oh, here we go.
I've got the A7R4
Here we
over
go.
there. The A7 III is shooting me now. You
It's
know,
like
so
another half
those are the
hour.
ones that I like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know?
I bought the 2470 G Master 2. Yeah.
That's a nice one. The G Master one was garbage. I had it. It was bad.
GM2 was great. Yeah. But anyway, sorry. Sorry, Rock.
Get a room, people. Here we go. Now we're gonna spend the next 40 minutes. Oh yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, what did I do?
Talk about photography.
It became the photography podcast. Listen, get a podcast going. Sophisticated. You know, go to the podcast where you eat with plates and actual real cups.
Yeah, real cutlery, like adults with dignity. It's crazy.
All right, people. Hey, fans, thank you so much for rocking out. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for rocking out. I'm trying to get a guest this Friday. I'm not going to say who because they haven't reached back out, but it's one of people that a lot of people been requesting. So we'll see how that goes.
Jim Wine. I knew it. I knew it. You got Jimmy Boy.
Know?
You got Jimmy Boy.
Got the big. Imagine. Oh my God, that would be the event of a lifetime. I would just be like, I couldn't do it because as soon as live, I'd be like, hey, thank you, Mr. Ryan. It's good to hear. So my first question: why did you screw over PlayStation? Why did you screw up PlayStation? He's gonna be like, wait, what? You screwed over PlayStation. Why did you do it? All right. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace.
Have a good one, fellas.
All right.